We are live, and we are at 4, 29, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. All right. Oh, man. Sorry about that, everybody.
Said volume's a little bit lower.
Okay. I can put that up. There we go.
Get those up a little bit.
All right. How about now?
See if that's better. We just lost our stream for a second there.
And that happens from time to time, but we are back and ready to rock and or roll.
Meetup type of event, RRAM. We are going to be at Fan Expo Chicago 2 weeks from today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be getting down there pretty close to when they open up on Saturday. I think they open up at 10, and we're going to be hanging out the whole day. So if you are in the Midwest at all, we're going to be at Fan Expo Chicago kicking around. So if you guys haven't been to any of the Comic-Cons or Fan Expos, whether you can get to one in Chicago or one closer to you, I highly recommend checking those out. So much fun.
All right. Oh, what'd I miss?
Well, is there something you'd like to talk about, Quinn?
Well, it seems to me like, again, see, this is another match where I feel that Nia has to win for anything to, have a real effect. Like, if Bailey just beats her, like, okay, then what?
They're so surprised you're wearing shorts here.
Oh,
So you're able to see that Mason Quinn is wearing shorts?
Yeah, it was a hot day today. I was doing a little bit of yard work and had to go with the shorts.
Yeah, guys, we do not have a booth at Fan Expo. No setup or anything like that. We're going to be down hanging around. We're hoping to get pictures ourselves with everybody who's cosplaying. There is a chance that some individuals of the group might be cosplaying. We're still that's still a little bit up in the air. So we'll see. We'll see. Who should we cosplay as? How about that?
Oh, I mean, Arthur Morgan seems like a pretty easy win.
The thing about cosplaying as Arthur Morgan is it's like it would be a cowboy outfit, but how would you really distinguish yourself as Arthur Morgan, given that he had so many outfits in the game?
You'd have to deadeye a bunch of people, probably. Hit him with like spray paint or something. Spray paint X's on everybody.
I am debating, since Answer and I are playing God of War 2018, and I trimmed up about 25 pounds in the last 3 months, so I am debating cosplaying as Kratos for Fan Expo Chicago.
Then I'll be Fatos.
I've got my spray paint ready. I'm good at it.
We'll use the silver with sparkles.
Yeah.
the
like you used for Twilight.
The all white body paint is a bit of a logistical issue, but thinking about doing some cosplay, AOT cosplay. Well, we could order up jackets and stuff like that.
Oh man,
yeah.
There's some potential there.
AOT, I'll just go as a Titan. So just swear. I'll be that one running like this. He was like,
Randy Appleton Oak Savage. I did go to the last time I was at SmackDown. I went and dressed up as Macho Man. It was a good time. I had the cowboy hat, the Zubas, the whole works. It was pretty fun.
Oh, I think that's the last time you're going to see that title for a while, Bailey.
If you know you're going to lose, why don't you just leave?
Right,
do a walkout. Get a count-out victory. Title won't change hands.
Do a Jeff Jarrett.
So as far as the facial hair for Kratos,
great?
I just started growing it out a few days ago. So I think if 2 weeks from now, and then a little bit of dark dye to make it really fit in, I think it'll be sufficient. Look, it's not going to be a Kratos beard by any stretch of the matter.
I was going to say, otherwise you could do God of War 1, 2, or 3, where he just has the little bit.
Yeah.
I'm from the first one.
I'm from God of War 2, nerds.
Yes, so again, if you're just coming back, folks, we got the live stream back up and running, a little technical snafu, but hopefully we're back for the rest of the show.
Thank you for joining back up with us.
Yep.
Sid James, thank you so much for another super chat. Thank you for coming back to us. This is the one that's off. But
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you want to
thank you for the super chat. My apologies for accidentally spoiling Toy Story 3 that you guys haven't seen. But anyway, do you think Dante Reyes, played by Jason Momoa, is Thanos of the Fast and Furious franchise?
No, I don't think so yet. I mean, if anything, you would almost have to say it's Charlize Theron as Cypher, because she's been in the last how many movies kind of sort of pulling the strings a little bit, but now with Dante doing what he did in X, I mean,
And what she did in
I mean,
X.
I can see that, but being that he's only been in one movie, I don't know if we can give him Thanos level baddiness quite yet.
He don't get me
But
wrong.
he was awesome
He was
in it,
awesome because they're like, Jason, just be you. Here's the script, but just have fun with it, and he definitely did.
Nope.
Daphne Bourne, hey, welcome to the super chat. We need to start a fundraiser to send y'all some tech classes. Kidding, not everyone can be Diamond Dave.
It just froze up. I mean,
just
there was,
froze up.
Yeah, there
We
was
got-
nothing on our end. It just froze up. So
We got her good. You know, Diamond Dave was on the
tech support line.
yeah. So we got her figured out.
Yep. Yeah, it's frustrating when everything is working right and then for no reason
Just freezes,
just stop
yeah.
or freeze.
Got those moon boots on.
Yeah.
The silver with the black bottoms. I'm digging the outfit.
No. Yep. Shades of Rikishi.
Shades of the late great Rikishi. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's still alive. Cricket. That's an inside joke.
Ooh, Cobra Clutch.
She should just go full Wesley Snipes and White Man Can't Jump. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. I'm just gonna hold it up. Here
I'm just gonna hold it up. Oh, got her up.
Went for it. God, Bailey's been around for a minute, huh?
Yeah. Yep. NXT days.
It's weird. It doesn't seem like that long until you realize, yeah, she's been up since what, like 14, 15? It's
Something like
Yeah,
that.
something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Oh!
Is that the bionic elbow like Lex Luger used to do? Because he had the
plate.
plate.
I feel like we could maybe have a run-in on this match. I mean, obviously, I think we'll see Tiffany Stratton, but I'm wondering if we don't get somebody from NXT doing a run-in.
time. Toodles.
Have you guys seen anything on Charlotte Flair where her progress is with her knee?
I mean,
I mean, let me know in the comments if you've seen anything from Charlotte. But
I think.
say it! Say the thing!
Oh,
She didn't say it.
She's gonna take a kid's popcorn like she did at the house show too.
hey, there's a guy dressed up as Macho Man right there, all in purple.
Oh yeah, I think he's at a lot of shows actually.
He's
A fan. The Willmeister, thank you for the super chat. Oh, you're back? You were just talking about getting Slim Jims just as a Slim Jim commercial started your stream and mysteriously stops. When you're hungry, you're hungry. You caught us. You caught us.
We don't have any Slim Jims right here on the
I
table, though,
Nope.
unfortunately.
They didn't want to sponsor us.
Oh.
Oh, didn't get her back up.
No.
Oh, she got her locked in the guillotine.
No, she's got her hands.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot of.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say that'd be a lot to get up from that angle.
That's just, pure brute strength.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh.
Ooh, ouch.
Sid James with another super chat. What are your thoughts on Ames, played by Alan Richardson, is working with Dante at the end of Fast 10 and was there in Fast 5?
Yeah, I love the addition of Ames's character of Richardson because I felt like we needed like another big guy that could fight and throw down with our team a little bit. And it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the next one. But we're still waiting on doing the second season of Reacher, which I know is on the list at some point.
And I haven't even seen the first season, though. And what's fun, too, is Vin likes to get, like, the young, hot, star like action stars in his movies just because it just works so well with the rest of the cast.
That's a spine buster right there from Naya. Ooh.
Schneider's Ram Girl, thank you for the chat. A member for 5 months. For all of you, answer what was your favorite move to do back in your wrestling days, and what's your favorite move to see done in WWE AEW? Well, it's for all of you to answer. My favorite move was actually, damn it, what's the name of it? I always did it, and Bray Wyatt always did it.
That kind of side cross body.
Yeah, that big boss man's finisher.
Oh, you mean the boss man slam?
Yeah, he came around and then spun him around.
Yeah, boss man slam.
Abyss did it.
Yeah, black hole slam.
Black hole slam.
Yeah.
I had that as one of my moves, and the way I incorporated in the match was a lot of fun to do, as well as Bray Wyatt's clothesline, where he would come and hit him with this part of your body.
Yep.
Where, granted, if I didn't get enough air, it looked really devastating, but it was a lot of fun to do. And then,
is she gonna kick out?
Kicked
out of the
out.
Annihilator.
And then F5 when Brock Lesnar does it, it's just so fun because whether they're small and he just makes it as fun as he can to get them as high as he can, or doing it to somebody like Big Show where he just shows his brute strength.
Yeah, for me, I of course love the Stone Cold Stunner because of whoever. It depends on the person taking it and what kind of reaction they have to it. And you can give it to anybody out of nowhere. That's what I like about that. So the stunner is awesome. I really love the burning hammer. If you've seen any Japanese wrestling or some of the other guys on the indies, it's basically an inverted Death Valley driver. So instead of like Cena having the guy's head facing down, you've got them flipped and they're facing up, and you kind of put them over like that. That's pretty devastating looking.
Torture rack, flipping them over onto the face.
So those look, it's like when you hit those, you know that's it.
And what was your favorite to do?
And my favorite to do, I did the exploder suplex as a finisher. I got that from Akiyama in Japan wrestling, so I really like that.
Well, I didn't wrestle myself, but I'd be remiss if I said anything other than RKO out of nowhere. I love Randy Orton, and the RKO is probably my favorite. So
all right. Kaylee Rose with the super chat. Thank you very much. Mason Quinn as Joel. Answer as Tommy, and Oak as a bloater from Last of Us.
That makeup seems like it would be pretty intensive to do a Last of Us bloater.
Yeah, we might have to call some professional makeup folks to get that one done.
Bloater? Yeah, but that'd be badass.
So that's the thing with with some of the cosplay things, is that if you're certain characters, if you go as a group, sometimes even if your outfits aren't that distinctive, people can still tell who you are. But some costumes just aren't like, they're just not very distinctive. Case in point, Halloween years ago, I was going as Rocky not Rocky, Sylvester Stallone from Over the Top with my friend who was going as Bull Hurley. So I had the outfit to a T, the blue pants, the white t-shirt, the suspenders, the hat, everything. And my buddy Ben, big dude, shaved head, was having the whole mustache. So we were supposed to meet up. I show up in my Lincoln Hawk outfit. Ben had some last minute stuff with his kids. He couldn't show up. He wasn't there. Now, had the two of us been there, Lincoln Hawk and Bull Hurley, it makes for a perfect costume. Everybody was just like, "Oh, who are you?" And I'm like, shit, you know.
Well, have you ever seen this movie in the 80s called
Yeah,
Over the Top?
Over the top,
Yeah.
you know. But so sometimes with costumes like The Last of Us, I mean, whatever, you know, Joel's wearing, it's like the second he's away from the rest of the group, it's like,
Yeah. Hey, it's a
where-
guy in a Carhartt jacket.
Yeah, who are you? So
Yeah.
that's my concern with Arthur Morgan and stuff, and going as Dutch.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh, wow.
what? Wow.
Now, why sit there and be like, holy crap, look what I did?
She's got
Pin her.
Is she going to
mean,
go for the elbow off
elbow.
the top? See,
I
that's what I
get it.
didn't like about her WrestleMania match. She should have just beat her with the move instead of going up for the elbow. I didn't like that.
Oh!
Kick out. I got a lot of people with
There you
that
go.
one.
Answer. Do you want to do another
Yep.
time check for people?
Yeah.
Okay, we will do
give
the
you a-
time check. We're at 4:45, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Tiffy time just came out.
She's coming to cash in.
Well, she's got a ref. Doesn't necessarily mean it.
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh, she got
Wow, that was a
smoked.
heck of a bump she took.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoops. I think it was supposed to be a
Yeah.
oh
Ooh, knee.
punt. Give her the punt kick.
Oh, pop-up power bomb. That was
Is that
sweet.
the biggest fail in Money in the Bank cash in history, or what?
No, there's been
because she
plenty.
didn't even technically cash it in.
Didn't
another
technically
one.
Cash it in. Yeah.
Well, that's the end of Bailey. Oh, another one. That is it. Well, I think we saw it come, but I really liked that match, though. I liked the finish. You had the little tease with Tiffany coming out.
I thought that was good.
I mean, gosh, Bailey got her up for that power bomb and walked her out to the middle of the ring.
Well, you said it had to go to her because what does it do for Bailey?
Right. Yeah, I mean, if
Now Bailey's got to
Back
the comeback.
knee.
yeah, well, and now they can do the whole thing where every time Naya's in a match where she's in a little bit of danger, Tiffy can come
Yeah.
out with the Money in the Bank and do that little bit of a tease.
Yeah.
hit her with the briefcase and then cash in.
ZJ Johnson with the super chat. 20th super chat. Thank you very much, ZJ. Off the wall question. Favorite potato chip flavor? It you know, I'll start. It switches.
Same.
Sometimes I'm like really into Lay's barbecue potato chips. Sometimes the old school nacho cheese Doritos, and then every once in a while I get in a Cool Ranch kick. So it it changes.
Yeah, for me, I love the well, I call them old school, but the potato skins. Those chips. I mean, if I open up the bag, forget it. It's done.
Oh, I haven't had those in a while. Those are good.
That used to be a hot commodity in high school in the commons.
Yep. Like you'd pay
Cheddar
extra
and
to have
bacon.
the potato skins.
Right? The cheddar and bacon, is
Yep.
that the one you
Oh,
get
yeah,
too?
yeah.
Well, that or even the originals were good.
Because we always had the cheddar and bacon. I don't remember having the Ridge.
That was almost like a Kevin Nash style power bomb where she had her up and just kind of tossed her.
Well, honestly, I think that's the best way, well, for a taller, bigger person to do the power bomb, especially when Nash is 7 feet tall. Plus, I like the way it looked when he would do that and just kind of let him go because, like, the dude is still dropping from almost 7 feet.
So
So
there's no need for him to
it's
spike them.
Boom, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, Andy. I just want to reply to somebody's Andy had said, would we be wearing a flannel Carhartt jacket in a venue randomly? So one thing that I've learned about going to a handful, at least, of the Comic Cons, Fan Expos, C2E2, is that I would say probably at least 40 or 50% of the people don't dress up at all. I know when I've gone, I haven't dressed up, and the reason why I haven't dressed up is because usually my kind of key point in going is to try to get photos with the celebrities that are there. And so unless if the full Cobra Kai cast was there, I might wear an old Cobra Kai like get up to get the photo. But otherwise, again, if you go in full costume and you want to get a picture with a celebrity and the celebrity isn't in the same kind of universe, I guess, then it can throw that off a little bit, like the photos. But yeah, so a lot of people just wear their normal clothes, and so Quinn wearing a flannel or a Carhartt jacket isn't very far removed.
That's pretty much par from the course
from
for
what
my
you would
daily.
actually wear. So, but yeah, I mean that's the fun part about going. If you want to dress up cool, every costume you could ever imagine is there. And if you're just somebody who wants to go to kind of be a spectator or take pictures with people, there's such an amazing time, worth every penny, and you can go there and support some great artists, comic creators, find all kinds of merch and memorabilia, crazy shit that you won't find anywhere. So.
Some brave souls out there in the water on Lake Erie.
Yeah, real quick, Diamond Dave chimed in with dill pickle and cheddar sour cream for his chips. Me, it does, and then I'll sometimes get on just a Pringles kick too, where it's any type of Pringles.
Yeah, the barbecue Pringles are
Again, you open up that can.
For me, the sour cream and onion Pringle is once you pop, you can't stop. It's legit.
Yeah,
and then the ranch,
the pizza,
or their multigrain
the pizza
ranch are amazing. So awesome. But Sid James with another super chat. Thank you so much, sir. I heard that Vin Diesel wants Robert Downey Jr. to be in Fast 11 as a villain, described as the Artemis of Antithesis. Oh man, that is an antithesis of Dom, promoting driver-less cars. Do you want that to happen? I don't know, but I want RDJ in it. So if you get RDJ in it, I'm all for it.
Boy, if they basically make him like Elon Musk, where he just wants everybody in driverless cars.
I don't know that. Do they have the budget to get RDJ in right now?
I think the amount of money they make, they can get just about anybody.
Yeah. Schneider's Ram Girl, we love Cobra Kai. Again, we're kind of old school Karate Kid fans, so it's been a lot of fun. This particular season hasn't been getting as much love as I thought.
Yeah,
it would get. Some people didn't love the way they ended the first, half of the or first third of the season. But look, we thought it was fun. I think you have to go into this show knowing what it is, what it delivers, and just kind of enjoy it for what it is, and then you can have a lot more fun. The people who are looking for it to be some critically acclaimed drama, it's like it's all based off karate wars, which is so fun because Daniel's wife, and we've talked about this. Daniel's wife is, I think her character is literally, without looking directly at the camera, she's breaking the fourth wall pretty much.
Right.
We really still fighting over underage karate. I mean, she's kind of breaking the fourth wall and saying what everybody's been saying for years. But it's been a really fun show.
Yeah, I did see there was some, and again, I apologize, I don't remember the name. I was going through the comments of our last Cobra Kai drop that we did, and some folks were thinking that maybe there'd be a Miyagi spinoff where we get to see Miyagi's history and how he came to be. So
that would be cool. Super chat from R Ram, and thank you for the heads up that we missed that. Are we interested in doing a live watch along movie night? We have discussed it. So we've discussed it as whether it would be a full YouTube thing, Patreon, YouTube members, how we would do that. A little bit more of a Diamond Dave question because, of course, with the tech issues that we have sometime, making sure that it was streamed up. We'd have to get everybody basically on the same service, whether it be Amazon or Netflix. But I would definitely like to do one. I think it would be fun. The only thing about here's my concern about doing a live watch along for a movie is that we wouldn't really be able to interact with y'all too much.
We'd just be watching the movie.
We would just be watching the movie. So when people are doing super chats and asking what we think, that could be tricky doing a live watch along. Yeah. So that's kind of the thing with the live watch alongs is our ability to interact with people would be very, very limited, and even reading comments and stuff like that, we'd have to take our attention away from the film.
Be tough.
So, great question though.
Is there any others?
No, that one
okay.
Was, we had just missed that one.
All right. Here comes the big match everybody's been waiting for.
Franklin Rollins as the referee.
Yeah. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Does anybody really think that Cody's going to lose to Solo?
No.
I mean, it's not going to happen this quick. So I think that match is pretty much a lock. Maybe we'll get some interference. Maybe we'll get some, outside whatever. But to me, this is the big one. And then, of course, Gunther and Priest. That's going to be the one.
All right. Atlanta Banana, welcome with the super chat. Good to see you again. Hey guys, have you seen the Arnold movie, The Running Man?
Oh.
It's based on a Stephen King work. Such a fun movie. Another great SK movie is Stand By Me, which I'm sure you've seen. Running Man, yes. Stand By Me, I have not seen in a long time, but I pretty much remember it.
Yeah, I've seen both of them. I love The Running Man. I love Richard Dawson as the villain in there and Jesse Ventura. It's just, that one's a classic that I love watching that one.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, they were both
Now
fun
Plane
movies.
Zero.
The Running Man, not my favorite Arnold film. But Stand By Me, I mean, what a timeless
Stand By Me is a classic.
movie. And it's interesting that you bring up Stand By Me because I referenced Stand By Me multiple times as we got later into the Harry Potter movies, and how I referenced that was when we first went into Harry Potter films. I thought they were kids movies, right? Like, oh, these are movies for kids. We're going to be adults watching a movie for kids. And then as you get more into the series, you realize, well, these aren't really kids movies. I mean, kids can watch them, but they're coming of age movies about kids. You start as kids, and I reference back to Stand By Me. I mean, Stand By Me isn't as much of a kids movie as it is as people who are kind of, you watch it as an adult, and it kind of takes you back to the time when you were the age of the kids who were in the film.
Oh, there's the ref cam.
I'm just hoping he wears that whole outfit the entire match.
And yes, I've seen Stand By Me, but like you answered, it's been a long time since I've seen it start to finish.
I hope he wears that whole outfit the entire time.
Yeah, I believe this is our first one that we're actually going to be able to see the ref cam.
Because didn't they do that in WCW back in the early 90s?
Yeah, they tried it, yeah. But now, obviously, technology being what it is.
Because that's because XFL, I believe, did that with the ref cam too, and it is fun because it still doesn't even demonstrate how fast the athletes are all moving and everything.
Seth Franklin. He is a man of fashion, is he not? It's so funny because on the indies, he was just like the plain, generic, tights, just wrestling guy.
Look at this.
Yeah, he had like black tights,
just
right?
black tights, go out there and be the work
And black
rate guy.
boots and kick pads. Yeah, look at the big battery pack it looks like on him for the...
Bedazzled cargo pants.
That is a
Jeez.
interesting outfit. The ref cam, very interesting. Does it look like it might have some humidity on it?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know that ref cam's going to work out so well because it seems like it's got some stuff on it.
And it's kind of got some Macho Man-esque glasses on.
Very Macho Man-esque. I think my Macho Man glasses are around here somewhere.
That's right. It was too dark.
They were way too dark. I couldn't see shit. One of our previous wrestling streams, it wasn't for Mania, it was for the Royal Rumble. I wore my Macho Man sunglasses, but they were so dark I could barely see the screen. I had to take them off halfway through.
Yeah.
You guys got...
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to see our tribal chief return tonight.
Swiss Dave, thank you very much for the super chat. Love your reactions. Helped get me through some rough times. I hope you guys get around to checking out The Expanse, which is a fantastic Amazon show. I know it's been requested, and I think add another one to the list if it's not already
that one's on there.
But yeah, and thank you for reaching out and saying that. And I've said this before on the channel. When we started this channel and started doing reactions, it was kind of just about getting together with the guys, putting out some fun content, and we kind of learned that there was people that use the reactions, whether it be to fun movies or movies that were a little bit more emotional, kind of as a way to feel like they were hanging out with the guys. And then as we got more into it, during our wrap-ups, we tried to, put out positive messages and things like that. And, it's a thing that we never really expected to have with a movie reaction channel, is the ability to impact people in a positive way. So every single time we get messages like this, it means a lot to us. And we're just, I think we're all pretty elated that we're able to kind of be that, I don't want to say support system or smile or whatever it may be for people out there, because it's nothing that we ever expected or really planned on.
Yep, just something to brighten people's day a little bit. And with The Expanse, I do know that is on the list, as well as Firefly, another very popular sci-fi series, short-lived series that it was, but I know we had a ton of requests for that, and that one is on the list at some point as well.
Sid James with another super chat. Thank you very much. Who's your favorite female Mario character? Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, or Rosalina?
Oh, for me, it's Princess Peach in Super Mario 2 when you could do that hover.
Oh,
that was a game changer.
it was a game changer. Big time.
Yeah, same.
It's got to be Peach, because I remember using her in Mario Kart 64, and she was usually pretty fast. Yeah. If I couldn't get to Yoshi, that was my second pick.
Man, this dude's gonna make me tear up saying that Oak's the big brother I didn't have with the one. I was very blessed. I have three older siblings, 2 older brothers and an older sister, and my older brothers they're very different people, but they're phenomenal. And then I have my dad's side of the family. We're all super close, so I have cousins that are like brothers. I have uncles that are like dads. And I've been very blessed with a close family, but I don't have any little brothers. So to hear somebody say that is that's very impactful to me. So thank you.
Ethan with the super chat. If Cody is Homelander, Drew is the perfect butcher.
Oh,
that is so very true.
Spot on, Ethan.
That is a solid comparison.
I think if you told him he was the perfect Carl Urban, I think Drew would smile and say thank you, because Carl Urban is a legend.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could disagree with you on that one. You pretty much nailed that one, 100%. All right, let's see what kind of reception Punk gets here now. What are you guys thinking for this match? Who do you like getting the W?
Well, I want CM Punk to get the victory. Yeah, I mean, I would expect Drew to go over, but the way he's been going over and over and over on him throughout this whole build up, I could see Punk pulling this one out. Or I could see Punk getting over with not a quick count, but some sort of like roll up, so they could build to another match and another match. Because I don't think this is going to be a one match thing.
I definitely think there's more. Yeah, I see. Hey, Drew, we're on live TV. My prediction is for Drew to win this, just so he can get a little bit more mileage out of it. That's if Fragile Phil doesn't get hurt.
You love to call him that, but yeah, I mean, he has been not had the best of luck with injuries lately, so hoping he can just keep going. And what's funny is, like, I don't really remember him having too much injuries like early on in his career. So they're all creeping him now.
Well, and the thing is for both, and I'll get to you, Oak, in a minute here, but for both Drew and Punk, the fact that Seth is the ref, that kind of gives you an out for whoever loses. It can still kind of keep him a little bit strong. But who do you like in this match?
I've always liked CM Punk, so for me, I kind of want CM Punk. Yeah,
all
Drew's. Right. I don't know. I like Drew McIntyre, but look, CM Punk's just. I love his promo work. I love his work on the mic. His sarcasm. Just I don't know. I'm a big
That's
CM
your
Punk
guy,
fan.
Huh?
Well, Anthony Vasquez, thank you for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it. I know it lost the poll last month, but are you guys going to get around to Ted Lasso at some point? Great show. Think you guys would enjoy. I do believe it is on the list.
Yep, it is on the list.
I think we'll
had a lot of recommendations.
Yeah, there has been a lot of people, a lot of recommendations in general, but yes, a lot for Ted Lasso too. Diamond Dave in the comments with CM Punk.
Yeah.
All right, Matt with a super chat. This one's for all of us, and we're going to love it. Can y'all react to They Live with the Roddy Piper and Naruto?
the number of times I've watched They Live is I couldn't even count it.
He'd
I
probably go
absolutely
along with the talking.
I love that movie so much. I feel like I could sit and just talk for hours on They Live and all the brilliance of John Carpenter and all the stories and the messages weaved into it. It's just a phenomenal movie. I love They Live. I cannot put it over enough. I don't know if these guys have seen it.
I know obviously the phrase that pays. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. And then I know the epic fight scene that they have. Other than that, I know well, the glasses, but I haven't seen the movie in its entirety. I just know of those two things. So I would definitely be down for watching it.
I have
just
not.
because it's Roddy Piper, dude.
I have not seen it, but of course.
Shame on you.
Shame.
I know. It's interesting.
You go sit in the corner.
There's some 80s movies that are like just even some 90s or just movies in general that I think as reactors everybody would assume that you've seen, or just as kind of a guy's guy, like, oh, you have to have seen this 80s movie. Like these guys, I've never seen Demolition Man start to finish with How Was the World. No.
Oh man,
there's a handful.
Well, you know they say everybody's got to pay the piper.
Well,
Oh, I loved it when
Seth Rollins disrespecting CM Punk's wardrobe there a little bit.
Well, Punk threw his zip up right at him. He's with the Bret Hart gear tonight.
Mm-hmm. It is very Hitman-esque.
Does CM Punk usually have pink on? Is that new or
he mixes up his
it up.
colors?
Okay.
That looks like a tribute to the Hitman, though.
Yeah. I remember when he did that when he was full heel, but he did it in Canada to piss off all the fans.
Sid James, thank you for the super chat. Have you heard of Thomas and Friends? It was one of my childhood kids shows when I was little.
Well, yeah, come on.
Is that with the trains?
Yeah, it's a little engine that could.
Oh, is that Thomas the Train? I've heard of Thomas
Thomas
the
the
Train.
Train.
I wasn't sure if that's the show called
Yeah, it's Thomas and Friends. All his friends are all the other trains and stuff.
Yeah. My little guy watched a little bit of Thomas the Train. But yeah, I think you'd have to. Everybody knows Thomas the Train.
Everybody's familiar. I do remember. Didn't Family Guy do a bit about Thomas the Train? Okay.
Oh boy, that can't be good.
You listen to me. I'm the referee, CM Punk.
So I'm the referee.
I think we're going to see a lot of that.
I prefer when Stone Cold was a referee. He was on the outside of the ring drinking a beer.
That was great.
He did a slow count for both Taker and Kane. Oh.
How old is CM Punk?
I think he's
39.
I thought he was in his early 40s.
Or is it, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe somebody in the comments.
Maybe that's
can
when
let
he
us
came
know.
back. Yeah, let us know how he is. Oh. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, 3-time WWE for Punk. He also was a world heavyweight champion twice.
ECW
and
champ.
the ECW. But the world heavyweight champion on SmackDown, he was at twice.
Yep.
CM Punk is 45.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I suspect he dyes his hair. There's no way you're wrestling as long as he has at 45 and doesn't have a single gray hair on his head.
Well, that's why he left the ring for a few years so he could let it come back.
Oh, Drew McIntyre's got that shoe polish hair dye to make that dark black.
Oh, double axe handle.
Does it look
Shades of the Macho Man?
Does it look like McIntyre was doing those like glass balls where it's like sucks your blood?
Yeah, what
on his leg there?
I was wondering what the benefit of those are. Let me know. I see a lot of people do it. I just don't know.
Where is that?
Like on the back of his hamstrings.
I didn't see.
All right, Kaylee Rose with a super chat. Thank you very much once again. What was your fave Last of Us episode in season 1? Mine is 8, despite the subject matter. The answer, will you be joining for season 2 reactions? Sorry for my Last of Us fixation. Love that show. Yeah, I played the video game, but I'll be rejoining with these guys doing the replay through of it. And I will be joining them for season 2. Favorite episode, that's tough because it's just, I like to think of it as one great big movie. So it's tough to determine.
Yeah,
Like I love the episode of Nick Offerman the whole time, just because you love how smart he was at the beginning, just
and that
how
whole
he was able
story,
to and then the whole story with him was amazing.
For me, because it's been a minute, I'm a little foggy on it, but I do remember I like the episode that finished with the Depeche Mode song. I really popped for that when that came up. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, for me it was the Bill and Frank episode. I mean, it was a good episode, kind of a bit of a change from what I had expected from that show. The acting, and I got to be honest, I didn't know that Nick Offerman had that kind of range as far as the acting. So that was my favorite. The whole season, like Answer said, the whole season was one
just
really
so good.
The episode where they were in the town and that like the evil like cult leader type guy, where they were going to start eating people and they had her in the cage and everything. That was pretty. That was
the one where
pretty
they were
out
running.
there.
They were running through the city, and they started getting swarmed, and we got the bloater for the first time,
Yeah.
like, coming up from the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Sid James with another super chat. Thank you very much. 2 things. Ringo Starr, George Carlin, and Alec Baldwin did narrate classic Thomas and Friends seasons 1 through 5. And Edward, Henry, and Toby are my favorite Thomas and Friends characters.
That's an interesting.
Yeah, George Carlin, the conductor. Yeah.
Oh, was George Carlin was the conductor? And they
I
got
remember him doing a bit in one of his stand-ups where
Oh!
he ended it with, and remember, this is the conductor telling you right now.
Ringo
So-
Starr. Wow, they got one of the legends.
Yeah, it's always interesting when they get some massive names to do, some kids shows. You might be watching it, or you might have a child watching it, and you're kind of in the background. You hear the voice, and is my kid watching George Carlin?
Hopefully it's not the 7 dirty words.
His soul has left his body.
Snapping it through. See, there
That does look like cupping. Yeah.
Seth is great. I didn't even get to 1.
Daphne Bourne with a super chat. Thank you very much. Is One Piece anime on the list? At least the 40-ish episodes which cover the first season. Netflix watched it 10 times with you already.
Yeah,
I believe it is on the list.
That is on the list. Again, that's something where we really need to plan for it as far as when we're going to do it, because there is so much content. But that live action series on Netflix blew us all away with how good that was.
Yes, it did. And I can't remember which cast member on Instagram posted the script for season 2, like just the cover.
Oh, just the cover.
Just
of it?
the cover.
Nice.
So they're getting geared up for season 2, which is awesome.
Yeah, thank you for the super.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think it might be kind of fun to do one of the Netflix seasons, then do the anime, and instead of doing the anime all the way ahead, obviously there's a lot of episodes, to kind of do it season for season.
Yeah, so you can match it.
Then it's kind of like we're matching along. We can compare and contrast without it, kind of
don't get spoiled.
put on the back burner or getting spoiled. That's the tough thing, is that it's always fun to go into a live action knowing the story, but it's also fun to go in and have it be an all new story.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, anything that was live action that was previously done as animation or vice versa or whatever, when you watch one or the other, you're kind of spoiling, so it's like, which one do you want to see first? Which one do you want to get spoiled for you? So it's tough.
Oh,
Matt, thank you for the super chat. Are you guys Freemasons?
I do not have a Freemason ring. No,
I am not, but I
see the
love
signs
Nicolas
around
Cage and National Treasure.
Yeah.
The Freemasons. My stepdad is a Freemason, so
I know in Minnesota they would have the Vulcans at the parades. They would drive around in the little cars with the hats and the mustaches.
I don't know much about what the Freemasons what they do. No, I'm not that educated in that subject matter. Yes, he is Mason, but not a Freemason.
Not a Freemason.
I am a Freemason, but not a Freemason.
Not a Freemason.
You know. That guy's just got a sign that just says Nelson pointing to himself.
Freemason Quinn.
Just turn around and walk away, McFly. Oh! We're on live TV, Drew. No, he's going to grab it.
Shawn Michaels with Undertaker and Bret Hart.
Yep.
You can't do that, Bret. You can't do that, Bret. And then he gets spit on with a big old goober. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, he's going to have him pinned. Oh, that was nice on Seth.
Nice. Oh.
God, to be doing that at his size is crazy. That is crazy athleticism for him to be able to do that as big as he is.
Mason Quinn used to be able to
I used to do
kip
kip-ups in my matches as well.
Crazy athletic.
The first time I did it, I couldn't believe it happened. I was like, did you see that?
Totally out of character, like you're this big bad heel. You did it. Holy shit, I did.
Well, it was in camp that we were doing it, but
okay.
Yeah, so I kept working at it, and then I finally got it, and I couldn't believe it. Ooh, wheel kick.
All right, Sid James with another super chat. Last thing to tell you about Thomas. Peter Fonda from Ghost Rider and Mara Wilson, who played Matilda, are also in Thomas and Friends in a movie called The Magic Railroad. Nice.
Oh.
Well, Peter Fonda, I also know him from Easy Rider.
Yeah. He was on an episode of Ride with Norman Reedus. If you guys are fans of that show,
Peter Fonda was must have been right before he passed away.
Yeah,
huh?
it was. Yeah, it wasn't long before.
Yeah, Matt with the super chat. Do you think Chris Benoit is innocent? Rumor has it he was involved in the occult and was sacrificed by his wife, ex-husband, Kevin Sullivan. I'm just going to step in, and in the interest of this channel and respecting everybody involved, we appreciate the super chat. If you want to drop another question in that you have for us, I'll gladly read it without doing the whole super chat thing, but I'm not comfortable with any of us answering that question, and I think it's something that we should respectfully pass on. Again, if you have something else you'd like to ask, forget about the super chat, throw it in there. We'll read it as a super chat, but I think it's best that we pass on that one. Alana Banana, thank you for the super chat. What are some really popular movies or shows you've never seen? I've never seen Back to the Future. Come on, you're killing me, Alana. What do you mean? You've never seen Back to the Future? For somebody who loves World War II, I haven't seen We Were Soldiers or Band of Brothers, we're getting to.
We're doing, yeah.
And a lot of people have asked me, like, how are you that big into World War II? And I'm more into historical documentary type stuff. So that's kind of always been my thing. So some of the TV shows, and to be honest, I didn't have HBO forever when it came out. So I just didn't watch it. Oh, he got it back.
He got the bracelet.
He got it back.
It's like Undertaker's urn.
How about you guys?
Yeah, for me, we're doing it right now. Peaky Blinders. For as much as I love an awesome British crime gangster drama, that was one that I'd never seen, and I'm glad we're finally getting to it.
Oh, still in it.
Oh, yeah, Peaky Blinders is definitely a good one. Another one, because I mean, I never watched any of the Game of Thrones, so House of the Dragon is kind of fun. And the best part about that is watching it with, these two that have seen all of the Game of Thrones and then all of the House of Dragons. So it is funny, though, seeing them two giving each other the Iggy when they know something is happening in Game of Thrones that, hasn't happened yet in House of the Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, selfishly, I want these guys to see Layer Cake as well. That's a classic.
That sounds like a fun one.
Layer Cake.
We wouldn't mind. I mean, Diamond Dave might have done it watched part of it, but the Parasite, because that was such a fun watch.
Yeah, that was
Quinn and
fun.
Answer, you haven't seen The Godfathers, have you?
Yes, I have.
Or was it?
I have
You
not seen
haven't.
The
He's
Godfathers.
not. I knew one of you hadn't ever seen The
And for
Godfathers.
as much as I love Goodfellas and Casino and all that, I have not seen any of The Godfather.
And it was Cinemax that did it a long time ago, where they put the two movies together so it went in chronological order the whole way, Godfather 1 and 2, and I watched that version. Amazing.
Rob Young, thank you for the super chat. Do you
Rob
think
Young!
Kratos would make a good wrestler? Same with Arthur Morgan. Also excited for the House of the Dragon tomorrow. Super hyped. First off, yes. Tomorrow, season finale
Season
for
2.
House of the Dragon. Of course, Kratos would make a great wrestler.
Be undefeated.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would be.
And Arthur Morgan's character with his one-liners and stuff, I think people would love him.
I think they would. I agree with you on that, Oak. And we've seen Arthur knows how to throw those hands. Oh, he's wearing it so it doesn't get lost.
Oh, boy.
He should have put it in his pocket.
Yeah, well, because a normal ref would have done that.
Somebody asked, Tanbowl's asking if we're ever going to go back to doing challenges like spicy noodle or testing food and stuff like that. I don't know about food challenges. We're kicking around the idea of doing some fun videos that are, something unique and would kind of be fun for the fans. But as far as like food challenges and stuff, I don't know. If something super popular and new came out, maybe we'd be down for it. The one chip challenge was fun. If you haven't seen that, we did some one chip challenge. What did we do? The nitro gummy
little
challenge.
nitro gummy bear.
Yeah, we
Quinn had mustard that gave me a nosebleed.
Yeah, that's right.
The mustard gave me a nosebleed
From Eagle River.
Eagle River.
Yeah.
What else did we do? We did the saltines cracker challenge.
Yep.
Which I won. In my defense, I had a genetic advantage. So my brother's a dentist, and he says legitimately, out of all the patients he's seen in the last 15 years, that I have one of the largest jaws, like one of the largest jaws and mouths that he's ever seen. So, but yeah, those make for fun videos. But we've kicked around the idea of doing some more fun stuff like that. So, I would like to see. How many of you have seen The 40-Year-Old Virgin? That movie. I would like to take Diamond Dave to a wax person and recreate the 40-year-old virgin wax scene with Diamond Dave.
Oh, he's going to hit him with it.
Oh, there it is.
That's what Seth gets for talking all that mess.
Oh!
Well, that's a disqualification right there, isn't it? You hit the ref.
Well, if Seth calls it.
Well, I mean, they would normally ring the bell.
What a great line. It's not always about me, but it's never about you. And there it comes. Oh, no. I thought he was going to.
Oh, yeah. No referee. Low blow. Here it comes.
Alana Banana, thank you for the super chat. You guys should do hot ones with fan-submitted cues.
Well,
we can't really
Diamond Dave already posted Alana. That's a great idea.
Here's why we can't do hot ones, because Answer has zero sensitivity to that hot sauce. I would be sweating.
Counted it. There you go.
Come on.
Drew got the win.
But it's gonna keep the story alive. It's
keeps
gonna
the
help.
story.
It's gonna have Seth Rollins having a problem with Punk.
Yeah, well, and CM Punk
Sambu pants.
being the good guy in this match, he's of course got to make all the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
How are you with really hot sauces and stuff.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I just don't enjoy things that are so hot they overpower the food, because it's like, well, what's the point? If I'm eating something that is essentially so
he
hot.
took it back.
Oh, look at that.
I was okay with the one chip challenge and was okay with the nitro gummy, but I don't like if it gets on my lips, like wings and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's
That I can't deal with.
That's the big thing that they do. They're like Man versus Food. He would do ones where they wore gloves so that way they wouldn't get too much contact with their skin.
Oh, look at that. Got the win over Punk.
And puts the thing on.
How's that shirt feeling
Every
now,
time
Answer?
I wear it, he hasn't won. All the 2 live
Oak
streams
is
I
using
work
the
for.
wrong words. Yes, we can, says Diamond Dave. Well, there you go. You heard it right there. Jade, thank you for the super chat. Can you react to his Dark Materials? It's a very good series on Crave. I'm not familiar with that.
I'll write that one down.
We'll write it down. We'll look into it.
Penning it in.
And really quick, Kaylee Hot Ones. Yes, Pedro Pascal's episode is great, which it was, but there's 2 you got to watch. Conan O'Brien's Hot Ones was magnificent. And then Dave Grohl's, because Dave makes him do a shot of Jack. Like they end up by the end of it each doing like 5, 6. Sean can barely talk. It's great.
Wonder Woman with her 3rd ever super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Sticker.
Not a question, but much love from New Jersey, gents. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for joining along with our SummerSlam.
Thank you for having fun with us.
This has become just as much of a live chat as it is a wrestling.
Yeah, basically
we're kind of watching wrestling, kind of chatting with you guys, and it's kind of awesome.
Well, this
one of us is chatting a little more than everybody else. Trying to watch the finish here.
Well, like Slither, it's 2:30 in the UK right now, but we're seeing you all live for a bit. Hey, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I mean, 2:30 in the morning, you could be doing anything.
He's out of here. You hear that? Drew and Seth are gonna give him the boot.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Call of Duty. Did you guys know that at one point Oak played Call of Duty?
What is this?
Crossover we knew we never needed.
Come on.
You got Ray and Cody and Rhea. Look how intrigued he is, folks.
This is wild.
Look, I mean,
You guys could send in 20,000 super chats right now. Oak will not care.
he wouldn't see him. Look at Cody. He's got the red, white, and blue, and Ray's got the flames on his.
Schneider's Ram Girl, thank you for the super chat. I just want to say that Answer had the chip eating gimmick before Hook, and that backstage segment of you guys was so funny. Get some broccoli.
Oh,
was great line at the end.
Yeah, that was a fun little promo we did just out of nowhere. That was at a casino show in northern Wisconsin.
Mole Lake Casino. Up near Crandon.
Yep. Oh, we're getting to see his story. Next time, kick out. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
I really like the documentaries they do.
Oh yeah,
they're really
always
good.
the 24.
Yeah.
They did a few of them. I don't know if they're going to do any more of them. The 365 type stuff.
I feel like wrestling is so unique in that when we think about other people making it.
Hold on, I want to see what they say here. Now let's look at his face. Okay.
He said, "I'm sorry for what he's gonna do."
It just feels like some of these guys have to crawl up from just, you have to grind. And when you think about other sports like football, you play high school, college, if you make it to the pros, and so many other, roads to the top. Obviously, there's hard work and there's dedication, but wrestling, it feels like, man, some of these guys really got to grind at the bottom for a while.
And there's so few spots to be in that top spot. It's tough. Like if you guys ever watch any of the Stevie Richards YouTube videos that he does, I mean, he talks about where he was at money-wise and what he was making and how much he was clearing after all his bills and his payments and paying for his rental cars and his food and everything. It's very eye-opening what those guys were, what they had to do to get where they are.
Yeah, like we mentioned him earlier in the live stream, Jerry Styles, he put it to me this way. He's like, you think about the NFL, how many people are on a roster. You have 53, active, whatever, plus a practice squad. And there's 32 teams. Now, cut that down to just one.
One team.
And that's WWE. And that's it. Yep. But you have the same amount of people as in the NFL trying to get there. Yeah. So that's why it takes a creme de la creme to get there. I mean, it does help if you're a part of a lineage, but obviously, that's when they like, hey, you got to pay.
Yeah, pay
your dues one way or another. But Gunther.
Be right back, guys.
All right, Jose Carrenzo. Have you guys seen the interview on First We Feast with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds? It was a blast seeing them go crazy from the hot wings.
I stayed away from that just because I'm staying away from all things Wolverine and Deadpool because obviously we're going to do it for the channel here once it's available. So I'm trying to stay away from everything.
So we do not get anything. Jade, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. Yuppie, you gonna react to his Dark Materials? I can't wait. Well, hey, like I said, we'll definitely look into it. If it's a fun view, we will definitely partake. Oh, that was there. Oh, no. Okay.
What'd you miss?
Nope. It's Sid James celebrating his 20th super chat on a live stream. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie is coming out on December 20th this year. I'm nervous to ask you this, but will you see Sonic movies and Knuckles before Sonic 3 comes out on theaters, or you want to watch Sonic 3 on your channel? And Diamond Dave Asset said those are on the list.
Oh, there you go.
And I do want to see them. I heard they're actually fun watches, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Jay Alexander with a super chat. Thank you very much. Did y'all watch Who Killed the WCW? Yes, loved it.
Oh, it was so much fun. I mean, I know that WCW towards the end there was really bad, but there was a time where it was hot, man, and it was fun, and it had such a different feel to it over Raw, where Raw felt like a show, Nitro felt like wrestling, if that makes sense, because you had the luchadors, you had the cruiserweights, you had the guys who would go out there and just wrestle, so to speak. Whereas Raw, everything was very storyline driven and everything had a purpose. So they were both very different, both really enjoyable for a time until WCW got kind of real bad there towards the end.
It started to spiral when they brought in Russo.
Well, bro.
I mean, I'm not pointing fingers, bro. But I mean, that was some of the most fun because, like, when that was going on, it was, 95 to 2000, 10 to 15 for me. It was so much fun on Monday night switching channels to watch which one was delivered because we didn't have DVR. I mean, unless you were VCRing and recording in the other room, you had to pick, so it was fun to go back and forth, and we were the winners,
Yeah, absolutely. I second all of that.
All right, so that was that one. And now Caroline Whitney. First super chat on a live stream. If you are interested in reacting to more musicals, you should watch Newsies, starring a young Christian Bale. There's also a stage version on Disney. I always give them crap about Newsies because I have seen it. I saw it once when I was in 7th grade. We watched it actually in school, and I do remember it. But yeah, it's a young Christian Bale, and if you saw Little Big League, it has that kid in there too.
I have not seen.
Yeah, I have not seen it either. So I'm sure it'll make its way.
So it's
Look
funny-
at that. It's on the list.
If I would have remembered it then when they announced Christian Bale as being Batman, I would have said the same thing as when Robert Pattinson was going to be the
The guy from
Batman.
Newsies?
The guy from Newsies? That's why if you've ever seen Badman by Pete Holmes, and he calls Clark Kent one of the Newsies, I pop so hard because I know that's actually kind of a dig at Christian Bale because he was a Newsie. Jade with a super sticker of, is that a fox with some hearts?
Fox celebrating with hearts. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you for
nice.
the sticker.
Thank you for the super sticker, Jade. Appreciate it.
Oh, let's see if these guys just wail on each other. Although that's really not Priest's style. He doesn't really necessarily do the real stiff, snug style. So we'll see. Maybe Gunther won't let him have a chance or a choice.
He wears a shirt, so I'm not expecting to see a super red chest like I would usually.
That's true.
Because that's what Gunther does.
Yeah, like when him and Sheamus and McIntyre had their triple threat.
Oh, look at that. So there's Scott Steiner. There's
Yep, Steiner, DDP. Is that Jackie?
Nash on the
Yep,
end.
Nash and
There's
X-Pac.
Sean Waltman.
There's the other Steiner up there.
Rick.
I'm not sure who the two gentlemen were standing up. Maybe they were security.
Yeah, I think they were security. Like, yeah, we're legends. You just don't know who we were. Anthony Vasquez with a super chat. Thank you very much. A few more musicals I recommend are In the Heights and Tick Tick Boom. I have not heard of either one of those. In the Heights and Tick Tick Boom. So thank you for those suggestions. Alana Banana. Have you guys met any WWE wrestlers? Met John Cena in 08 at a tiny meet and greet. Such a nice guy. My 11, 12-year-old self almost exploded. Yeah. Actually, what's funny is as a guy in the previous match, I sat at a table and chatted with CM Punk after a Monday Night Raw that was in Green Bay back in 09. That was a memorable event for you as well. And then in independent wrestling, we have sometimes brought old school wrestlers like Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Savio Vega.
Yep.
You know, and
Anvil.
Matt Hardy, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Diamond Dave was in a match with him. And you were in the ring with a few more too.
Yeah. So it was great. I really I was lucky enough to be in a position where I was able to work with quite a few legends from WWE in my indie career. I got a couple of highlights. One is being able to work with Kevin Nash in a match. That was a lot of fun.
I never had a
He's
problem.
the coolest guy in the world. I mean, you just sit and talk to him, and he oozes coolness. Aside from his physical attributes, it makes sense why he's a wrestler, given his personality. And I actually got to wrestle King Kong Bundy, the nightmares of my childhood. I got to take him on, and then there was a handful of others. Demolition got to work with Joey Mercury. A lot of folks I worked with were because of Dave Hero with Blizzard Brawl here in Wisconsin. So big shout out to Dave Hero, putting a lot of us in an opportunity to work with those legends. But I got to work with some guys like AJ Styles when I was very green, and Matt Seidel, of course, Austin Aries, Sean Davari, a lot of guys from Minnesota who made it to the next level. Of course, Eric Rowan was always one of my favorites, good friends. So yeah, I've been very blessed to work with a lot of great people.
So with working with him, I got gored by Rhino, thanks to Diamond Dave leaving me in the ring. I turned around and I got gored, and then I got to work in a match with Mr. Anderson, Ken Anderson, or if you're a WWE fan, Mr. Kennedy. Got to work a match with him.
Yeah, with my travels, obviously didn't do any time in the ring, but with my travels,
that's true. Yeah.
With bodybuilding, I got to meet The Rock. Had a chance to BS with him for a few minutes. Hulk Hogan, Triple H, Mark Henry. So I've had some really cool opportunities tied in with my bodybuilding and media work where I've gotten to meet some really cool people. But obviously The Rock, Hulk Hogan, and Triple H really stand out for me.
Yeah, and Diamond Dave reminded me that I did get to do a TV spot as an extra with Triple H and Randy Orton a while back at Raw in Green Bay here. So I did a handful of extra things, whether we were security or whatever. So I got to meet Kane, Edge,
took a bat from Sting.
to take a bat shot from Sting, $1 Million Man. Yeah, you start adding it up and you forget just how many it's been. Again, I was so fortunate enough to be in a situation where I had the right people around me who put me in a position to work with these people. So
Yeah,
shout out to
Diamond
them.
Dave corrected. It's a gore from Rhino, but yeah, it was because of Diamond Dave. I was his muscle, and he left me high and dry.
Yeah.
So thank you once again. That was Atlanta Banana. Swiss Dave with a super chat. If you guys watch other contact sports, would you guys consider doing live watch along for boxing matches like the upcoming Usyk versus Fury rematch? I mean, it could easily be in the works.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime there's a popular thing, we can certainly look into it.
Yeah, I haven't. I'll catch. I used to be really into UFC when they had like 4 or 5 a year, and it was a bigger event. I still enjoy watching it. I just don't make it as much of a priority. I honestly don't know that much about boxing or keep up with UFC enough to really comment too much on it, but they'd be fun watch-alongs.
Yeah.
Well,
for sure.
yeah,
My favorite UFC fighter is Dalton. I mean, come on. Did you guys not like Roadhouse? I thought it was great.
The 2 UFC fights ago, a guy had such a big gash right here that I almost thought his eye was going to be on this side of his eye.
He was doing the Snitsky where it was like peeling over.
It was
from Maven.
massive. All right, and then another super chat came in from Rob Young. Thank you, Rob. Could we ever get you guys playing Outlast on a live stream? It's a horror game. Would be awesome. Maybe for Halloween or something. We could look into that, definitely. Because there's also, I know, like a Friday the 13th where you can either play as a camper or as Jason. And then you can play it online against people as well.
Yep.
Schneider's Ram Girl, thank you for a super sticker, which looks like a pear with pom-poms saying, yay.
Oh.
Kowalski, thank you for the super chat. Oops, I lost you there for a second. There it is. Have you ever thought of reacting to some old classics like To Kill a Mockingbird or Roman Holiday? Now, I have seen To Kill a Mockingbird. Amazing movie, but not Roman Holiday.
Yeah, I've seen To Kill a Mockingbird in school, obviously, but I know we did talk about doing some of the older classics, whether it's like It's a Wonderful Life or, things like that, maybe even like Raising Cain. You brought up Casablanca a number of times.
Yeah, I love
so
that movie.
I definitely think we would like to get those at some point, and I'm sure they're on the list. And there's a match going on here too.
Kaylee with a super chat, hoping y'all were theater kids back in the day. I was in 2 plays my senior year, or my junior and senior year of high school, and it actually made me want to become an actor. I took an acting class and just never really pursued it. I kind of wish I would have, but one way or another, I knew I was going to entertain folks, whether it was ended up being in the wrestling ring and then ended up being in here with you guys. So
yeah, I took a couple of acting classes in high school actually, and had some fun with that, and that was a good time. But I didn't really pursue it much after that, but I always kind of knew I had that kind of bug that a lot of people talk about when you kind of have a desire to, whether it's make people laugh or have a good time or kind of class clown type stuff. I think everybody kind of has that bug who eventually does some level of entertainment, whether it's music, stand-up comedy, pro wrestling, acting, whatever it might be.
Yeah, it's one of my regrets was not doing it. I was into sports and stuff like that, and the theater was it's just kind of a different group of kids at the high school and stuff like that. And it wasn't really like a popular thing, but I think, if I recall, like you kind of had to be able to sing for a lot of the theater too.
Okay.
I couldn't carry a tune in
my
a bucket.
freshman and sophomore year, there were musicals. That's why I did not go out for them. My junior, senior years, there were plays.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think at my high school, I think it was all musicals. And I think, the lead roles all went to people who could sing. I think had it been plays, that would have been something I was really interested in. I was in one musical when I was 22 and a strength coach at my old high school called Little Abner, where all the townspeople drink the drink and turn into big, strong men, apparently. And they asked some of the teachers and the bigger football players and asked me as a strength coach to be part of the play. So I was a few years out of high school, but I did do a musical, Little Abner. So that that was a lot of fun.
I mean, it was so much fun to do it. And like, everyone at our school really came to it and watched along and everything. So it was always a lot of fun, especially playing someone else and like showing your talents, so to speak, out there.
Yeah, I really wish I would have. I think I would have had so much fun with it. But again,
you
it was
do. I mean, kind of beat yourself up if you forget a line or something, but other than that, it's fun.
the old rib shot.
Zimmy with a super chat. Thank you very much. Completely random, but did you guys ever do a Thor Ragnarok reaction? Can't find it when I search for it. No, we did not. We had all seen it.
We had all
so
seen
that's
it,
why the
yeah.
first Thor we did was Love and Thunder.
Oh. Didn't we see that earlier with Braun Breaker? Kind of that.
Yeah, he
same
did a
move?
Hurricane Rana. Yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
Broken Arrow.
Okay. Matt with a super chat.
Thank you, Matt.
What do you guys do for a living now?
I do full-time media work in the fitness industry. I do social media, graphic work, video editing, and stuff like that. Of course, along with the channel, but I still am pretty lucky to do work, and I MC events, host seminars and stuff like that. So I get paid to talk more than just on this channel. So.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the work that we obviously all put in here, I'm still involved in the paper industry a little bit, but yeah, and then it's YouTube, man. This is a lot of work for all of us, as you guys know, with Diamond Dave, with all the work that he does on the back end, and of course everything that we do. So it's a very busy schedule.
Still kind of milling around in the industrial development. It's fun coming here to get away from that stuff because you like to separate, the two. Because this is a lot more fun. That's for living. This is for fun. So you have to do both. But this is still a lot more fun than that will ever be. And especially with you guys, because you guys are such great fans and are always here to show up and joining us on live chats, on live streams is just so fun for us.
Mm-hmm.
Daphne Bourne with a super chat. Random.
Thank you, Daphne.
Random.
Ooh, he's bleeding.
But have you guys watched Curly Sue in 1991 with James Belushi and Kelly Lynch? Can't find any channel with a reaction to it. Crying emoji. Oh. I have seen the movie poster, but I do not think I've seen the movie.
Yeah,
but we'll add it to the list because we always do. And maybe we'll look into it. And maybe we'll get a poll, and sometimes we'll get it.
Yeah, I have not seen that one either. And Gunther is bleeding from the chest.
From the
I have not seen Curly Sue either. So one of those I haven't seen. Alana Banana, thank you very much for the super chat. Good news, guys. I've told you that I've struggled with my mental health, but after being on a waiting list for 2 years for the therapist, I finally got a consultation.
Oh, nice.
Just relieved to finally be getting help. That is awesome.
That's awesome, Alana.
So happy to hear that you're getting in with somebody that you want to be in. And of course, to everybody else out there, if you're struggling, reaching out for help is never a sign of weakness, ever, ever, ever. It is a step in the right direction. So we think that's awesome for you, and we're very happy for you.
Yeah, it's great news, Alana. Glad to hear that for sure.
We're here for you. We're rooting for you.
Sid James with the super chat. Holy crap. So many super chats I did in this stream. Yes, we appreciate you. Hey, that's what we're here for.
Yep.
Seems like I'm enjoying chatting with you guys. Anyway, who's your favorite Sonic character? I got to be honest, I never got into it enough to really know anybody more than just Sonic.
Sonic, yeah.
Well, you don't know Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Dr. Robotnik, you don't even know?
Oh, man, pretty much just Sonic.
Yeah,
Dr. Robotnik is his Bowser.
I never had a Genesis, so I never really played Sonic, so I would have to default and say that Sonic would be my favorite, I guess.
I like Knuckles just because he could pretty much do everything Sonic could, but then it could also, he had these spikes in his knuckles so he could climb up walls.
Oh,
Anthony Vasquez, thank you for the super chat. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? Personally, for me, it's Eddie Guerrero, R.I.P. Love Eddie Guerrero. I think we've had this discussion before, but again, Stone Cold Steve Austin, easy. Greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, it's Austin because that was the guy that kind of brought me back into wrestling. I was into it, obviously, with the Hogans and the Flairs and the Warriors and the Jake Roberts and, of course, the Andres and Macho Mans. But Austin brought me back into it.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say the shirt, Macho Man. He better mention Macho.
No, for me, it's John Cena. Part of it's wrestling. Part of it is the guy has done more Make-A-Wishes than any celebrity in the history of the organization. I believe he's got his own wing at the Make-A-Wish headquarters. And look, I know The Rock does a lot of really good stuff with his celebrity too, so I love The Rock. I love John Cena as a wrestler, but what an incredible person. And I got to be honest, I think it's so cool how many wrestlers have taken their celebrity and done good with it.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting thing about wrestling because look, like with sports fans, like you have so many cities that have different sports, right?
Yep.
So it's like depending on where a kid might be from, they might have different heroes. But WWE is WWE.
Yep.
So you get kids from across the country, and across the world that look up to these guys, and so many of them have done such great things. Triple H included.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Oh, he kicked out of that one. But and of course Eddie is amazing. Of course, I was thinking they might do an Eddie Guerrero finish in the first match here tonight, but they didn't.
The one thing that I think we all missed due to his untimely death was him in a match with Shawn Michaels, because I think that would have just tore the roof off. Matt with a super chat. I turned 29 last week. I work as a truck driver, and at the end of the day of driving, I relax by watching y'all's reactions. Thanks for the entertainment.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank you, Matt. And I'm glad you said after you're driving.
Because that's wild.
Yeah, and hey, big shout out to all the truck drivers out there. We need you guys 1,000%.
Yes.
So keep it going, and maybe go watch Smokey and the Bandit once in a while, and give the truckers some love.
Big shout out to all the truck drivers out there. Everybody doing the work that you guys do. I think sometimes people you realize the entire infrastructure, of this entire nation doesn't work without you guys. So thank you. And happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday.
I love it every time.
Last one in your 20s, brother. Enjoy it.
And I love it anytime little kids will do this and then you honk the horn for them.
Yes.
Heck, you still even do it for 39-year-olds. So that's all. You guys are awesome. Love the truck drivers.
Gunther wearing him out.
Where we at? That was Matt. Jamie Ward, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Sorry, this is random, but what is your guys' thoughts about Daenerys and Game of Thrones not using a
Saddle.
like they do in House of the Dragon? Well, I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
So for me, it's interesting that you bring that up because I think the reality of riding a dragon for safety's sake, I think is done much better with a saddle. In fact, we saw Rhaenys when she was on Melee lock herself in. I think the thing of riding a dragon with a saddle is much more realistic. Now that I will say that I don't think that Daenerys ever had planned on riding one. Now remember, they were supposed to be done, so it only makes sense that the dragon saddles probably weren't really a thing anymore. But I definitely think that it makes more sense to it's like riding a horse, especially the handles.
Yeah, and for me, I thought it was just kind of her showing kind of like her boss level a little bit, that she could do it without a saddle and didn't need it and had that much control.
Kind of a
little
bit more connection with the dragon not having the saddle. Great question though. Great question.
Jade with a super chat. I hope you react to this series. It is my favorite series. Maybe you're going to react tomorrow. And if you want, see trailer His Dark Materials today. Adios, amigos. We'll see you later.
Yep, I got that one on the list.
Have it on the list. We'll definitely look into it.
Yep. Thank you for the super chat. Is it just me or are these guys wrestling pretty snug?
They do.
Gunther's always pretty snug.
Been that way.
But this is the first time seeing Damian real snug.
Yeah, I'm the casual wrestling fan here, but look, sometimes you're like, "Oh, that
to the head, that size 13 boot." Here we go. Oh, he's hulking up. Actually, that's more to the Jerry Lawler taking the singlet down.
The king taking the old singlet off.
Down.
The king of Memphis, Tennessee. Andy Kaufman. Love him. We'll see what happens right here real quick. We know we have a super chat waiting.
He's going for his finish here.
Why would he?
What? Oh, I think Gunther was supposed to roll.
Oh, of course.
Finn with the swerve.
Oh, what? Oh, you guys called it earlier.
You
Sorry
You guys
for what I'm
called
about to
it
do.
earlier.
Oh, I see. Well, so he rolled him for the pin instead of pulling him towards us, but I still get it. Finn with the old screw job.
Oh, he just
look
sees
at that.
Yep. That's cool that they do
That's
that.
awesome. They did that because, like,
Acknowledge
like we
the reality.
Said, people of it are like faces are idiots.
Oh, he's
Yep.
smiling.
Yeah.
Like how Punk
Oh,
was
not
an
really.
idiot.
Oh, what's that look?
That's angry.
Smug anger. Looking through his eyebrows at him, trying to be all Full Metal Jacket.
Here we go. Sleeper. I always liked Gunther's moveset because it was so simple yet effective. You're talking lariats, power bombs, sleepers, crabs for submissions. Just, it's awesome.
Mickey with the super chat. Thank you very much. Happy to see you guys getting into anime. First super chat, by the way. First
Hey.
one. You guys should definitely check out Death Note after AOT. Much love. Yeah, that's
Got that one here.
that is one that's right up there.
And snug means like
Yep.
very tight or aggressive, or you're hitting a little bit more realistic than what some other people might do. So you're kind of snug would mean you're doing it very hard, but still very safe. Stiff would be like, hey, this guy's just being reckless and stiffing me with the punches. That makes sense.
So just like a potato would be like if he actually punched him instead of throwing the.
Here it comes. He gonna go for the splash?
Nope.
Nope. Wants to make him pass out. He's not gonna tap.
Yeah, I mean they're having him face the hard cam.
Yep. Look at Gunther just talking trash to him the whole time.
It's the way to get Priest off of Gunther is he's going to go after
Yep.
Finn.
So he got screwed over, and he didn't tap out. He passed out.
Ever since Austin did it.
Yep.
Gunther is the world heavyweight champion.
You knew that was coming. He'll have that for probably 3 years. Probably break Roman's streak.
It's like, wait, what?
I don't think Gunther's going to lose for a long time.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't have Gunther lose. For
I mean, he had
he drops it to Sami Zayn next month.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
The old rock eye roll. Sid James with another super chat. Thank you so much, Sid. I saw that Brie Larson finally met John Cena in a red carpet premiere of Fast X. What if Brie's character Tess will be Jacob's love interest in Fast 11? Because Jacob never got a love interest as a Toretto family member.
Oh, we shall see.
Ooh,
The world of Fast and Furious can just continue to expand as far as I'm concerned.
Like, Sid, are you a writer and you're like trying to see if Hollywood will see your storyline?
He's doing some test audiences here on the back.
He's like,
so follow along. What if?
Like how they do screening tests for movies and audience members. I like this right there.
Look at his face. And a boom.
Diamond Dave put in the comments a minimum of a year title run.
Oh yeah, for sure,
so-
minimum of a year.
Zimmy with another super chat. Thank you very much. Any plans for multiple Peaky Blinders episodes a week, boys? By the way, I think you guys should add Jujitsu Kissing.
I see it. I'll add it.
The anime list. You'll love the fight scenes. I think I've heard of it, even though I just butchered the frickin' name. But yeah, we'll definitely add that to the list.
Yeah, and as far as the scheduling, I would have to refer that to Diamond Dave and our community tab.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun with Peaky Blinders, but you know we're
that's his wife.
trying to
Yeah. Well, he's not just gonna kiss her.
Some random fan.
trying to get out as
Hey,
much
pretty lady.
content as. What is he doing? There he is.
Oh, what a journey he's had. They wanted him forever in WWE. Oh.
Good for him.
All right, we are at. Do you want to maybe just give a time?
Oh yeah, we'll oops, wrong one. So just making sure you guys are all in line with us. We are 5 hours 59, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Just keep you
What
guys
matches
up to
do
date
we
as
all
far.
have left?
I think Cody.
Oh, 11, did you see that, Quinn?
Yeah.
11:15. They're going to be in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Now it has a label as being 8 hours, which this is an
That's gonna be with the
AEW.
presser.
Yeah.
But that includes probably the press conference.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's like 2 matches left. Obviously Solo and Cody, but I don't know what's
Right, yeah,
after that.
obviously that.
The Willmeister with a super chat. Thank you very much. You did call it, but up until that nonsense, this was match of the night. It was obviously the match of the night.
This one was
But
good.
Drew and CM Punk put on a great match.
Yeah,
as well.
I like the finish with Drew and Punk.
Matt with another super chat. Any chance y'all react to Naruto?
I know.
Naruto?
Yeah, I know that's very tricky for us to react to. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm thinking it's like the out of Japan. And I believe that can be very tricky to put up on YouTube in terms of like copyrights and things like that. So that's another one I would have to refer to Diamond Dave at, because I know we've had requests for that and we're just not sure how to handle it, I think.
And real quick, Lana Banana, she asked for Mason Quinn and I, is it hard for us to watch wrestling now that as former pro wrestlers, because you guys know all the secrets? Like, does it ruin the magic at all?
Not at all.
No, it doesn't.
The guys and girls you see on TV are so good at what they do. I mean, I'll be honest, what you're seeing, say, out of Bailey tonight, or maybe what you saw out of Gunther and Priest, that's like 50% of what they're capable of doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes they really hold back on what a lot of these folks are capable of, and it's not hard for me to watch and get lost in the magic and enjoy it. I just appreciate what they can do.
Oh God! This is the highlight we needed.
No. Oh, I was not in the studio, so I did not
No.
see that. That Dirty Dom did that. God, I love Pat.
Boy, mommy took that
just-
chair right on the head.
Reassurance, I know Diamond Dave did put it. We are watching on Peacock. We're watching this on
Yes.
Peacock. Oh,
Look at Liv. She can't believe it. It's the greatest day of her life.
oh! She's kissing the mustache. All right, the Willmeister. When was the last championship match in WWE with no interference of nonsense? I've noticed WWE's done this for every title match since at least WrestleMania. Your wrestlers help me understand. You wrestlers help me understand this.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think because Roman had the title for so long, he was living on outside interference.
Yeah, and-
I think it was more when Seth had the title. I believe a lot of his wins were pretty clean, and some of the Intercontinental ones as well. But yeah, you're right. They've been living on outside interference for a while.
And then when you're a heel, unless you're a strong, unstoppable heel, you live on the outside interference to keep your title. That's just how it has always been.
And now, what is our truth going to have for us, folks?
Besides magic.
Pure gold on our truth here.
Shut up, Miz. Give the mic to the real. What a great throw.
Boom. Look at that. Nice job, Cleveland.
Look at that.
Gosh.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to say Milwaukee when you're in Green Bay?
Here we go.
A-Town down under. They need Theory to be on his own and start giving him the push. I mean, I know he's, 24?
Yeah.
It is true. He's wearing flip-flops.
Is he wearing a romper?
Yes, probably.
He
Oh.
They look like a couple of indie wrestlers.
Country music legend. Oh.
Yes. Yes.
like a jelly roll with a chair.
Oh.
He went a little harder on that.
Yeah, he was
second
like, I
one.
better lay it in. What's he gonna hit him with? Choke slam, right? Oh, here we go. Take him up. Take him up.
Work for me, brother.
Oh, that was all Theory, too. That's awesome.
Oh.
Gosh.
I mean, I knew Theory had ups, but holy
Yeah.
shit. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
is he gonna
what?
splash him?
No, he's going to do the five knuckle shuffle
shuffle.
like our truth's childhood hero, John Cena.
Man, nobody can sell like Theory.
Oh, notice how they didn't bring an MGK for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Love
man.
it.
Oh.
Our Truth still got it at like 60 years old.
Yeah, no kidding.
Truth is wiping his
Snyder's Ram Girl, thank you for the super chat. Quinn, I saw a wrestling match of yours from 2003 in Minneapolis against Chaos Cody O'Neal, and it looked like you were robbed of your victory in the
I
video,
was.
as it looked like he tapped out to your submission move, but still great match.
Yeah, those were some awesome memories of being able to wrestle in First Avenue in Minneapolis, which of course Prince made famous. We used to wrestle there every month for quite a while, and big shout out to Eddie Sharkey and Terry Fox for putting that on. Those are the guys who trained me, and they were involved with that, and a number of other people as well. But yeah, that's where a lot of guys, Mr. Kennedy was there, Davari, Aries, Magnus Maximus, who you know as Bam Neely from WWE, just a ton of guys who got to wrestle there who eventually kind of took that next step. And of course, our favorite Eric Rowan as well.
Oh, yeah. Friend of the podcast. Friend of the reaction channel.
Yeah. But yeah, those
Eric
First
Rowan.
Avenue days were awesome. Absolutely.
Matt, when can we expect the They Live reaction? We'll get it
Matt,
on the
if
list.
it was up to me, it would take the
shit.
place of House of Dragon on Sunday. No, maybe I wouldn't go that far, but it would be tomorrow if it was up to me. But again, that's one we would have to look into putting in the schedule and everything else.
Will
thank you.
Meister, thank you again for another super chat. I get that Gunther is a strong, unstoppable heel, so why did they do it for him? Well, they did it there for storyline reasons, but after this, you're going to see his next couple wins that are just going to be, I think he's going to mop the floor with whoever wins. And then for like this with Cody, Solo needs the help of the bloodline to win.
Yep.
And so it's a show that Cody will never give up and makes him
Yep.
look stronger as well as a face.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the only opponent that I can see Cody really losing to realistically going forward is Gunther. I mean, I know that there's guys like Punk and Drew McIntyre out there, Seth, of course, but for me, it's like, to me, I just see two guys climbing, beating guys on the way, and eventually they're going to meet up top. And I think Gunther and Cody is going to be big money.
It is, and the thing is too, is it's going to be a great match, and everyone's going to be there for
All
it.
right. Kaylee with the super chat. Sorry for all my super chats. Don't apologize for the super chats.
Never.
Watching the Olympics, question mark. If so, what's your favorite sport? So happy for Simone Biles and all of the USA women's gymnastics. Yeah, I've been keeping along. Simone Biles, I think anybody could make a very solid argument that she's the greatest athlete of all time. I don't mean greatest gymnast. I don't mean greatest Olympic athlete. I just mean greatest athlete of all time.
Did
And
you
yes,
see- did you
that
see
includes
how
Michael
high?
Jordan and Muhammad Ali and everybody else. One could make
Bo
a very
Jackson.
solid argument that Simone is the GOAT. Watched Katie Ledecky get another gold medal today. Speaking of the GOAT, I think it was in the in the 800 meter where 29 of the 30 fastest times in world history are Katie Ledecky. First gold medal at 15, I
was
believe.
it top 10?
She became, I think, the only female to win an event at 4 different Olympics gold medal. I think Michael Phelps did it. There's been a handful of other people. But I love the track and field. Was bummed to see Sha'Carri Richardson not get the 100-meter title today, but the girl who won, nobody was beating her. And then, of course, we have our 100-meter final tomorrow, hoping Noah Lyles gets it. It's
Because
been
then he have like something happen the last Olympics, like a hamstring or something.
I don't know. I think Noah, did he false start?
Because I remember seeing something that he's looking for redemption.
Yeah,
at this
but Noah
Olympics. I
got
can't-
his world
correct me
championship
with
in
what-
Bucharest last year. But hopefully Noah Lyles brings that 100-meter dash title back to the U.S.
Well,
But-
you said that about Simone Biles and then Katie. Like I saw a couple of memes. One is they showed how high Simone Biles is off the ground when she's doing her flips.
not.
It is. Wow. And then Katie was they showed her having the top 10 times. They're like, it's the person that has the high scores at Ms. Pac-Man, and they unplug it and take it home, so they keep all the high scores.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean,
what's
there's so many great athletes there, and it's just it's one of my favorite times of year. It's like sport. It's weird thing because it's like sports that sometimes you otherwise wouldn't be that interested in, but all of a sudden it's like go.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched really any of the Olympics. I just haven't had a chance to. But like when I'll be at the gym doing cardio or whatever, it'll be on. So like I've seen Simone, some of her stuff. I think there was some track and field I might have saw, but I don't really know the names.
Everybody
outside
knows
of
the
that.
silver medalist shooter from Turkey.
Oh
now.
yeah, the memes of that guy.
That guy.
He's a legend.
And how about the guy, the pommel horse specialist? I forget his name, from the men's USA gymnastics team. First medal that we've had there for a while. I don't know if you followed this.
I didn't see any
So
of
they
it.
I
brought
didn't
this
see
guy
that
on the
part.
team. All he was a pommel horse specialist. They're calling him Clark Kent. He's got his glasses on. Kind of, doesn't. Not the super handsome, gymnast guys
Very
that we always see.
unassuming.
Very unassuming.
Yeah.
And he sat there the whole time just very quiet with his warm-ups on. They're going through the whole thing. Comes out, gets on the pommel horse, fucking just kills it. Team USA goes home with their first gymnastics medal in years. He's another one of the online legends from the Olympics so far this year.
Real quick though, it's time for the main event. All right, super chat. Well, I'll get this one. Zimmy, keep forgetting to ask you this, but can Mason Quinn and the answer tell us why they used to wear sunglasses in the videos 4 years ago? You mean these sunglasses? For us, it was all due to Batista when he came back as the heel, and he would always have the colored shades on.
Yep.
So I'd have the red, he'd have the blue, or vice versa. And so that was always the reasoning behind it. We always got entertainment out
and
of
for
it.
me, I just thought it was something kind of funny and goofy to do that was a little bit different, but actually doesn't lend itself to watching movies and television shows very much, so we ditched those after a while.
All right, another one from Sid James. Sid, just we appreciate another super chat. Have you heard of Steve Conte? He is the musician who did many anime soundtracks like Cowboy Bebop. He also did Sonic and the Secret Rings. My favorite Steve Conte song is Seven Rings in Hand, Worth a Chance from Sonic. I'm not familiar with him.
Not familiar either.
You know, as far as the big movie composers, of course, we know Hans Zimmer, John Williams.
Yeah, Bear McCready, Brian Tyler.
So some of those, but I'm not familiar with him. But look, if he's one of the top guys in anime, it's something that's worth giving a listen.
Danny Elfman, you're not.
Yeah, Danny Elfman. Well, you know who loves the movie
Simpsons.
composers is Diamond Dave. I mean, he's the guy.
He's
who loves
a
those.
connoisseur of movie composers.
Yeah, he loves just listening to soundtracks of movies too. He just it's amazing. Atlanta Banana. If y'all are bad medicine, does that make us the doctor or the patients? Also, can't wait for the Greatest Showman reaction. I screamed at trailer. Emoji with the little birthday hat blowing the whatchamacallit.
Noisemaker, I think.
Yeah, the
What's that? What's the one that
The kazoo?
No, what's the one that just curls out and
I
comes
think they
back?
just call him Noisemaker. I don't think they have.
What's the actual name of that?
Might have to let us know. But
Yeah, we're gonna be checking out The Greatest Showman, so that one we're really excited for. I've actually seen The Greatest Showman in theaters. I saw it in theaters 3 times. So
first time over here.
So excited for these guys to check it out. But I can just say I think they're gonna love it. So
and sorry, Solo, we're not putting up the ones for
Not
you.
for you.
You're not my tribal
You're not
chief.
my tribal chief either. We're 100% behind Paul Heyman when he said
That's
that.
right.
Paul Heyman when he did that. It's amazing. It does. Yeah, it's really weird. Watch for a little bit with the blue. Oh, yes.
Coming out of the bus. Oh yeah, this is weird. The blues aren't as bad, but
The reds
are tough.
because the blue doesn't seeing blue
Doesn't
doesn't draw
darken it, really.
draw it out as much, but when you do red and then you get the red, it just plat. Schneider's Ram Girl with another super chat. Mason Quinn always looked good and super cool in the blue glasses. Can we see him in them one last time for just a moment?
Oh well, I
hey,
just gave it to you. How about that? Thank
Look
you
at
for
that.
the super.
look at that. It was like we knew.
Yeah, as far as looking good,
He's got
not
his
sure.
dog. He's got his puppy.
Yeah. MJF is not a big fan of his dog.
Pharaoh.
MJF is not a fan of his dog.
You know how I know Pharaoh from the Rocks promo? You, your shithead dog, Pharaoh.
That's right. He called me a shithead.
Your shithead.
I totally forgot about that.
Rock in his cowboy hat. Pharaoh. Oh, Pharaoh.
Coming to the ring like British Bulldog. with
Heel
a-
Rock
with a-
was so great for those couple of months
he-
building up to Mania. Oh my goodness.
Dude,
It's always a risk bringing dogs into the WWE. Anybody who's
Oh!
seen look at Arn with the iron.
Arn!
Hey, throw up your 4s if you can for the Horseman. 57.
57, Arn.
Pew pew.
Oh, yeah, Arn. Bring it to Arn's. Oh, it's that stupid promo he had at AEW.
Oh,
One take Arn, huh?
yeah. It's gonna be like a pile of guys. It's gonna be the elite from AEW. Matt and Nick Jackson are gonna come out and super kick everybody. But as I was saying before, it's always a risk having dogs in WWE. If any of you remember the Kennel from Hell match.
Oh, jeez.
But it's like Pharaoh's trained pretty good.
All right, Sid James with another super chat. Thank you so much for that. Have you heard of YouTuber reactor like Popcorn in Bed? She's one of my favorite reactors like you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Cassie
we've
is
heard
out
about
there crushing it. She got to go on the red carpet for Mission Impossible with Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's doing amazing work up there. I say up there 'cause
I'm
Canada.
a little jealous of Cassie in that she gets to watch like some of the old movies like
That
Predator,
we've
Rocky,
seen. Yeah.
for the first time. Whoa!
Putting the headgear back on.
What is this?
It's his mask. The mask's
But I share your sentiments there, Oak, that we're kind of jealous of Cassie, that she gets to watch a lot of favorites that we saw back in the day.
like wasn't one of them Predator, and it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, we almost used something from Predator.
What?
yeah, that's
look
what
at that.
He had that at Mania, I think, but I don't know if he had the eagles on it. The eagle wings.
This is epic.
It's kind of like when Triple H had the skull coming out.
Yep.
Whoa!
I was told we need to start referring to Hugh in House of the Dragon as Triple H. That's what some folks were saying in the comments. I can't believe we had Arn Anderson.
God, now I just see Homelander when I see
I know,
him.
it's all I see is Homelander. You can't fool me, Cody, with that fake ass smile.
He's got to come out just once. Just once. Go. You know, you fans.
You fans.
You fans are the real MVPs here.
There's no way all three of us could do the whoa, I don't think. I think we'd give each
I'd
other
have to go
black
like
eyes.
this.
Yeah, and you guys go backwards, I'll go forwards
All
with
right,
it.
all right.
When it
All right, I'm gonna do it one more time.
you know, John Cena is coming back too.
Whoa!
I was just thinking Cena's coming back.
Someone
There's
just asked
100%
Milk.
chance I will be at one of Cena's.
Well,
farewell
it's supposedly
events.
Milwaukee, November 11/15. They already showed dates.
Yeah, but
I-
isn't it 2025?
Is that when he was?
It's going all the way through. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
For Cena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zimmy, thank you for the super chat. Has anyone watched Deadpool 3? No. No.
No.
Are we
can
even able to look at the rest of that super chat?
We can pretend no one's seen it here for future reaction. I've seen it 3 times and loved it. Best Deadpool
Awesome.
movie for me. Can't wait to see a reaction. Yeah, look, we really
We can't
are
wait.
excited
I
about
know.
it.
I'm
One of those
so
things that
mad.
you want to see in the theaters, but it's such a big film. All 4 of us said, we're going to wait for the channel. Trying to side skirt spoilers on social media
Best we
and stuff
can.
like
Oh
that.
my God,
So-
it's so tough. Just like how Endgame was. I mean, thankfully, I went and saw it like a day later.
Oh,
like,
okay.
For Endgame,
Yeah.
and so I was able to avoid the really really early ones. But yeah, for this is painful.
Kaylee, thank you for the super chat. Simone Biles is also very vocal about her mental health. A great reminder that it's okay to take breaks and take care of yourself. Self-care is key. Yeah, it's like, a lot of people, when you get to the level that she's at, just expect you to be like a machine. Like, well, it's your job to do this. You're the
Be like
best.
Drago.
and it's just like that's exactly like Ivan Drago. But they're still y'all forget there's still people, and she's still relatively young, and a lot of shit talking when she stepped back from Tokyo, and y'all are real quiet right now. Came back, locked it all up. But yeah, absolutely. I think, people forget like these athletes they're real people.
They're people too. Yeah.
So
money doesn't fix everything, or fame or fortune. It doesn't fix everything. Oh, Samantha Irvin is amazing.
And a lot of pressure too. Matt, thank you for the super chat. We all react to Passion of the Christ. I saw it in theaters. I don't know about these guys.
Yeah, I have not. I'm pretty sure that one's on the list.
Wow, for those of you who have seen it, regardless of your religious beliefs or affiliations, a wildly powerful film. But yeah, it's a tough watch, and those of you who have seen it will kind of understand what I'm saying. So.
Really quick, I want to say I like this from Ozzy. He said, "Is Cena coming back, or is it Super Cena coming back? Either way, we'll never know. We can't see him." It's true.
Look at her face when she's announcing.
Yeah,
she's like the WWE's version of Bruce Buffer.
She is into it.
It's not just a voice; like she is all into it.
And she is amazing.
Speaking of all in, I'm telling you, you might just see the Jacksons and Kenny Omega show up.
Oh my God. She's like, we got more friends coming. It's like, that. I mean, that's a great teaser. I mean, we know it's not going to, but it would be flipping hilarious.
Zimmy, I would thank you for the super chat again. I would never spoil you guys. Stay away from Twitter, praying you don't accidentally see any spoilers.
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Trying, right?
Instagram,
very much trying.
Everything
I think people, I will say that people seem to be significantly better, I will say, in the last 3 or 4 years for not posting spoilers.
Yeah, because even if you just open at least my YouTube, as long as I don't search it out, I'm pretty good about it not showing up for me.
Right. No, but yes, no spoilers.
Ping, ping, ping.
Those aren't yours, Solo. You put those down. Give those back to the wise man to give to Roman.
I would rather see instead of Roman come out, Brock Lesnar with the wise man come out.
I mean, this is a high pressure situation for Solo. I mean, it's only
chanting?
I believe they're saying F you, Solo. But, he's only been up for like a year. And before that, he was only in NXT for, I don't even know if it was a year. I mean, so big pressure situation for him, but he's got the right DNA for it. All right, we're going to start slow and taper down from there. It's always my favorite old-timer expression when you wrestle some of these old-timers. Well, we're going to start slow and taper down from there.
Taper down from there, they say.
Yep. So what I love is if you've ever seen like the indie guy go up to the old vet. So this is what I'm thinking for the match. No, brother, no. This is what we're gonna do. All right?
Are the older guys pretty verbal about like, hey, I'm not trying to go out there and be a hero?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
they're good about doing stuff that makes sense as well. Like, I mean, Al Snow will go out there and wrestle anybody, but he's going to be smart about it. They're going to try to teach you a little something. It's always fun hearing some of Rowan's stories from the indies. When he was in his in-between before he came back to WWE, it was always interesting hearing some of his stories working with different guys. I have to imagine after the last couple of pay-per-views that were overseas, you think some of the fans here in Cleveland are like, boy, we're kind of sitting on our hands here. We're not singing. We're not doing nothing.
Oh,
caught it.
He should flip him off. That's what I would have done. 'Cause that's what Austin would have done.
Oh, that is a good point about it being an open roof stadium there, Anthony.
I mean, that's where
That's a very good
Because
point.
you probably watch plenty of the like behind the scenes stuff where like they're like, oh, the crowd's dead. Well, when you're in an open stadium, it all goes up.
Yep.
It's like he's been talking to a wise man, maybe.
A certain wise man.
Not Arn.
No.
Not Arn.
It's funny, Arn hasn't aged in like 50 years. I think he had that beard when he was 5 years old.
Pretty much.
Just looked. He died last week and nobody told him. That was one of Jerry King Lawler's best ones.
Oh, Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross on commentary. Some of those old Raws. I mean, Jerry was just always on the spot. Oh, in the face.
Oof. Oh.
Whoa.
Those guys are ready to fight.
You see the one guy
That's been a long night. They might have had a lot of beverages.
Skin the cat. Could you do that, Quinn?
Actually, I did. Yeah. I didn't do it a lot because it was tough. You'd get hung up with your legs straight up. You really had to kick them back.
I tried, not even close. Shines Ram Girl with another super chat.
Thank you.
How much do you miss the rock themes and pyros from Raw and SmackDown? Used to get me so hyped. Recent rap ones just fell flat for me. What was your favorite theme? I can't decide between Burn It to the Ground, Enemies, and Legendary.
Yeah, for me, it's the original Monday Night Raw of Thorn in My Side or Thorn in My Eye.
Yeah,
I
when
think
it
which
was
one
Raw
is.
is
When it was
War.
Raw. And
Raw is
then
War.
I'm with you on the Burn It to the Ground with from Nickelback. That gives me goosebumps when I hear that song and you get it cranked. I really like that one. But I did like the AC/DC for SmackDown as well.
Yeah. Raw has always had pretty good bangers as far as with Rock, because then they had now I can't even think of it. You had Move to the Music.
Yeah, that one was good. Yeah.
Then you had Papa Roach had their song in there. I mean, then came Nickelback.
Yeah.
So it's like they've always had pretty good rock. Oh, nice.
Oh,
I like how they're making Solo to be this old vet, but they
Yeah.
could say, well, he's been watching from the sidelines
Yeah.
for a year.
yeah. Whenever anybody wants to give any grief to Nickelback, I just tell them, "You've never watched Monday Night Raw, then have you?" I challenge you to not get goosebumps hearing that song.
No, they watched Thanksgiving in Detroit and watched him get booed out of the building.
I did not see that one. I don't think.
It's because the Packers weren't playing.
Oh, well, there you go.
Did SmackDown use "Beautiful People" by Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson?
Oh
Yeah, that was good too.
That was when the fist.
Yeah, when it had the fist.
They had the
for-
fist.
That's
through
a
it.
little aggressive.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
it
good.
was perfect. Oh, if you watch the intro and how they mixed the music
Yeah.
with it was amazing.
Yeah, the mashups with the different wrestlers and stuff. It was good. I like when there's people on YouTube that will do the modern roster with some of the old.
Oh, yeah.
with the old music. That's a lot of fun.
Noah, much love. Mason Quinn loves Nickelback.
Hey, let's hear it for Nickelback in the comments, huh?
Look, you
They
can
got
say
some
what you
hits.
want about Nickelback. The album sales and charts don't
Yeah,
lie.
it just became cool to say. You don't
it
like
became
them.
cool to kind of make
awesome.
fun of them, you know. I like when people
Never
call
made it as a poor man.
people call Imagine Dragons spicy Nickelback.
Yeah.
They're just spicy Nickelback.
Well, like how Raw was for Nickelback for Quinn, Arcane is for Imagine Dragons for you.
That's
Oak.
true. Yeah, it's a good point.
I like the Imagine Dragons for Arcane.
Yep. Oh, there's the prime hydration station getting it. Oh, it's probably all warm.
Off the face.
This guy think he is John Moxley out there hitting people with water bottles? Old plumber
Moxley. We're just sitting here just using Jim Cornette-isms. Hey, there it is.
Don't forget about old Vince Russo, bro.
Bro, that's the only thing I got of him. I was more talented than 80% of that roster, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you guys wanted to see a real barn burner, it'd be Vince Russo versus Solo Sikoa right now.
A real barn burner, he said. Now,
be wearing the New York Giants football gear.
The jersey, shoulder pads, and helmet with a baseball bat.
Oh, Nitro, what did you do?
Coming out in the freaking Pulpmobile with the glass. Oh, my God. Which is also speaking of Judy Bagwell. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you know what? I missed your earlier comment. I appreciate the sentiment. Just, be a little bit more careful with verbiage. We got to be respectful with our verbiage here. So, yeah. Quinn Russo versus Cornette.
Oh, could you imagine that battle? I think Cornette's might be in a little bit better shape. Last time I saw Russo, he wasn't looking too hot, but maybe Cornette might blow out both his knees.
He does have 2 reconstructed knees, if you know why. It was a scaffolding match, and he thought it was a little closer than what it was, and kaboom! Puts JT Goodman with a super chat. Put some respect on his name. That is former WCW champion Vince Russo.
Acknowledge him. No, we can't do that.
Never.
We can't.
Oh my God.
Bro. Oh, that's a second ref near
1,
miss.
2. Oh.
I mean, in all the kind of the silliness, we're having fun here. This is a really good match. I mean, Solo's delivering for being a guy put in the spotlight.
He is.
Sorry, as he put Danhausen shows up, curses Solo, Cody.
Let's see some of your favorite theories out there for the finish of this match before we get to it. Just
who's
pure
doing the running?
goofiness. What do you guys think?
Have fun with who you think of running is.
that
Leave out
shithead
Rock,
dog gonna bite
Roman,
somebody?
Brock.
You shithead dog.
Gonna bite Solo in the ankle.
Is it Cody's mom going to come in with a lead pipe and just take
do
out
the
Solo?
Judy Bagwell style.
Then you can have a Cody Rhodes mom on a pole match.
Speaking of that, I really thought they were gonna have the whoever gets Dominic on a pole match between Rhea and Liv, just like they did with Eddie and Ray, the custody of Dom on a pole match. I thought we were gonna go that direction.
The ladder match custody of Dominic Mysterio.
I'll let Answer take that next
man.
super chat.
K-Mac, my lovely wife with her first ever super chat.
one.
Acknowledge, I guess. Who would win between Quinn and the Answer in a match? Well, we've had said match. Now, I was very green, so I think it would be a little bit closer eventually.
Yeah,
but
I fight real dirty, so that'd probably be my upper hand.
I'd go
Answer's
for-
always out there, high-fiving fans and kissing babies, and I'm out there worrying about getting the W, so I'd probably do some underhanded tactics.
I do have the match on tape. We could maybe play it, but it was my first ever singles match, and it was against Mason Quinn, and it was a fun match. It really was, and I was just told in the back.
We had a pretty hot crowd that night.
Get in the
too,
ring,
I think.
shut up and listen.
She's just gonna be out there watching with disappointment on her.
My mom was telling Mason Quinn to shut up.
I was telling Answer's mom, shut up, I'm going to beat him the way you should have.
Did you say that?
Oh, yeah. I was in a match.
Look at him. Did you say that? Oh, yeah.
I was in a match at the Summerfest grounds down in Milwaukee, and I was wrestling a babyface that everybody loved, and I'll make this quick, but I was really wailing in him, and I had him on the outside, and this woman got up from a wheelchair and started hitting me with a cane. It was great. They had to get security on her and everything. It was great. Yeah, the good old
Jay-
Summerfest matches.
Jay Alexander said, K-Mac, I got Diamond Dave.
Now that's the ultimate
That
dirty
is.
heel.
He's the snake in the weeds. That
Yeah.
is
Oh,
definitely
Cody's
for sure.
boots coming undone.
Go for a moonsault here. Oh.
It's just those straps that are on the side that
Yeah.
might be coming undone. Jason, keep a guy on Diamond Dave, aka the Deep.
These guys are really putting some time in. Folks,
they
did you guys expect this match to go this long? I don't know that I did. I mean, I'm happy
when
with
it started and we knew it was the main event. I expected it to
it.
go
Yeah, you're
long.
like, oh boy.
Mason was a heel. He doesn't stop smiling.
Oh, there you go. There's your black hole slam. One of Answer's favorite moves.
Love it.
Guys, I gotta be honest. Mason Quinn's calling out these moves half the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I'm like, and I'll be like, "What's that? Oh, the black hole Sam. It's just like a Fujiyama reverse triple flip, just different." And I'll be like, "I don't know what that is either." He's done that to me a million times. What's this move? Oh, it's this move,
But inverted.
with this. I'm like, I don't know either move.
Zach Moore with the
don't know
super
either
chat.
one.
Thank you very much. If you don't show us that video, there will be consequences
Consequences and repercussions.
on stuff and things.
I think that's the match everybody needs to see.
Okay, it's
People get pretty rowdy at some of the
the
indie.
indie ones.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, they
ones,
do.
yeah.
It's a great release for everyone, really.
God.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, superplex. The one move I hated giving and or receiving. I don't know how but that stuff. Oh, fuck.
Did the Scott Hall one make you nervous? The back body, the back suplex off the ropes.
Yeah, that one too. Just I mean, I don't mind the front flip off the top rope onto your back, but it's like a superplex where you're up. There's just so many things that can go wrong.
All of it sounds like a hard pass to me.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I think I'm a little past my prime, guys.
I just had a match.
CM Punk's out there at 45.
Yeah,
few
Shane
years
Hill
ago-
still has weekly matches, and he's like 45.
But then we saw Shane McMahon.
Yeah. I don't mind kicking a bag every now and then, doing some bag work. But if I'm being honest, like 3 or 4 years ago at the Olympia, one of the booths was doing like a vertical jump test.
Ooh.
No warming up or nothing. I hurt my hamstring. Just jumping as high as I could, reaching for that thing,
Yeah.
landing. Oh, my hamstring. I'm like,
We're like, hey, we're playing a pickup basketball or volleyball game. You guys want to play? Yeah, I used to play back in gym class. Sure. And then all of a sudden your Achilles starts feeling real
yeah,
tight.
no. Oh, there it is.
Is one going to be enough to put him down?
Not if he's killing time. Oh, bloodline rules.
There they are.
So is Arn coming out with the clock?
Who are these guys now?
Arn's going to come out like Arthur Morgan.
Just pistol dual wielding.
I need to clean that up a little bit.
Who are these guys?
That's the new bloodline.
Are they part of like the legitimately?
Yeah,
part of,
yeah,
okay.
they're all relation.
Oh, those are Haku's boys.
Oh, that looked neat.
That's the magic killer that the Good Brothers used to do, kind of.
Shriners Ram Girl with a super chat real quick. Thank you very much. Quinn, is it true that he got hit with a ladder by Triple H on a Raw in 2008? If so, what Raw? I need to dig through WWE Network to see it. It was actually Raw in 09.
09, yeah. It was in Green Bay.
It was the commercial free, actually the Raw that Donald Trump owned.
Yeah, that's when he bought it from Vince. So
And when he owned he owned Raw for what, 2 weeks?
yeah, 2 weeks or something. It's when they were in Green Bay. Yeah.
And it was commercial free.
Yeah.
You'll see me hard cam a little bit further back.
But thank you for the super.
Yeah,
and
thank
here
you
we
for the
got
super chat.
KO.
So make sure you look. Oh, super kick party.
I just want to hear the music for our tribal chief. It's been so long.
Unless you watch our videos.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it-
true.
Hey, Corey, is that you? CJ Rollo? I only know one CJ Rollo. And if he was there, Corey, are you over with the crew right now or what? That's my good buddy from when we were in preschool. Big shout out to Corey Rollo.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
We'll acknowledge
What
him
what
a
other
little bit,
CJ
you know?
Rollo would there be?
Oh, we got
Oh!
maybe it's Ted DiBiase Jr. is going to come out. They'll finish Legacy.
If he wouldn't have been such an
Jesus
idiot.
Christ! Randy's been in the squat rack, hasn't missed a single leg day.
oh, he's-
Are you
Have you
kidding?
never? He's
No,
always,
he's bigger now, though.
He's always had huge quads.
I know, but
He's
I saw
always had
him like
huge
a
quads.
year ago, and they are bigger.
That he does look a little bigger. Yeah, those legs are bigger.
What? Come on!
Ah,
There it is. There's my guy.
couldn't see it coming. He only had one eye.
And not a single leg day was skipped. All right, Corey's chilling at home, split screen with a family night. All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for dropping in, Corey. Corey and I
else?
have been friends since we were in preschool.
Bloodline rules.
God, Corey, that's 40 plus years of friendship. That's a long time.
Time and Dave in the chat, haha, making Randy run that far.
Randy was so irritated he had to go that far.
Oh, kicks out.
Lazy kick out.
Okay.
That's a Randy
Even with
Orton
a t-shirt
kick out.
on, Orton looks huge right now.
All right, now we haven't seen Jacob yet, so now
Nope.
who's going to be the other
Jacob's-
friend? Is it going to be Yeet or no Yeet?
Or is it going to be Kenny?
No, it's going to be. Is it going to be Roman? Or
Why would
Brock?
Roman come out? Cody took the title from him. I mean, I know we want to see him, but
Because he wants his bloodline.
Somebody earlier said that they wanted Roman to come out and start a bloodline war or something.
yeah, I could see that. Have ourselves a War Games. Just hit him with like 4 crossroads.
Oh,
AJ gonna come out?
Legal under bloodline rules.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, he's got that Homelander look in his eye.
A laser everywhere.
I'll laser every one of you. Off the face.
Go down.
Down.
Go down now.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Just throw it at a pointy side.
Oh, Smith!
whoa,
Caref's
whoa.
going upstairs. Not a chance.
Lazy pin.
Oh. Yeah, I mean I like some of the predictions in the comments. We shall see.
Careful with those.
Oh, what? I was gonna say, don't put it. Yeah, switch those around there, Solo. So I have a feeling I know what he's doing is the ass
Yeah.
and the way he had him.
Yeah, like didn't you guys talk about this beforehand?
So I'm just gonna
It's a
do
work,
this in the
brother.
corner. I'm just gonna do this in the corner. All right.
As Corey said, Solo's trying to figure out how the stairs work.
It's like Peter Griffin trying to sit in a chair.
Well, you know.
Nice.
Oh, right
Oh.
now.
Michael Cole. Steals. Stare.
Oh, he's going to hit it again.
Everybody's waiting. Those two guys are waiting to jump in the ring.
It does look like it. I love it. I love it how they're standing up, but they're like doing the nice.
I spy a guy
Yeah.
with the same Macho Man shirt on as me.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he was the one that was unaccounted for.
Yep.
Oh, is he crazy?
Yes,
Yeah.
in real life, yes.
He looks intense.
Somebody had a meme a while back where they're like, you think the bloodline's over? And then they showed everybody in the current bloodline and how many kids they had. There's like 30 of them coming.
Samoans are like rabbits.
Corey, I don't know who Hikuleo?
Oh, Haku.
Haku Meng.
Ming. Haku. Oh, he kicked out.
Hikuleo debut. Yeah.
Oh, somebody else there. Okay, I just saw it.
No, my buddy Corey.
Yeah,
was
I see
asking
that.
about- I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I believe there's a handful of family members out there yet.
Oh, we got more.
Oh, yeah.
Get the table. We're going out this way.
This is how we're going out, brother. Quick super kick. You think the dog's going to come out and make the save?
I told you he's gonna come bite somebody on the ankle. Corey.
Smart, because then he also pulled the headset with him so it doesn't go away when they maybe go through the table. Remember,
Yeah.
it didn't break earlier.
Right on the button.
Oh,
He's
boy.
going for
Here
that
we
big
go.
splash.
Haku's got a son that's 6'8".
Ooh. Wow.
6'8"? Holy shit. Oh! Wow, table broke that time.
And maybe his knee. Oh,
Oh, do you think he's really hurt?
I don't know, but he's doing
it's his right leg too.
yeah.
Oh, he is hurt.
Oof, we're on live TV there, Jacob.
Oh, no. That's too bad.
Well, we shall see. You never know.
I hate when I see that.
I didn't really see what would have done it through the table.
I'm wondering if his leg hit that corner.
Oh, folks, they are throwing everything at this.
Haku could still whoop all these youngins.
Okay, let's see this now. With
Okay,
his
watch
leg.
his right leg.
Oh, right on the
Oh,
edge.
yeah, you got the shin.
So I'm wondering if that
Probably just hurt
snapped.
really bad.
Hopefully, it just hurt it really bad.
Yeah,
It didn't look like it. Didn't look like it snapped.
yeah. He definitely didn't pull a Sid.
It's like catching the coffee table in the middle of the night.
Hopefully.
Oh, nice timing on that.
Another super chat from K-Mac. Randy wants to know, who's your favorite wrestler of all time
here
to
we
me
go.
and why? Stone Cold, just because of always. Sorry. Huge moment.
New music.
I was going to say, this is not his.
Okay, it's that huge
there.
intro.
Yeah, that's right.
My favorite wrestler of all time, John Cena.
Yeah, Stone Cold for me. There he is, folks. Throw up those ones there for the tribal chief.
Put him up. Put him up.
There he is. He's here.
My why on John Cena is because I think he's an awesome person
Yes,
and an
get
awesome
those
human
ones
being.
up there, everybody.
Get those ones up.
For the tribal chief. Whose side is he on? The old Bobby,
What do you mean? Whose side is he
the old Bobby Heenan.
Oh, Schneider's Ram Girl. the ones
throwing up a
sticker? Original tribal chief.
A lot of ones to the sky. A lot of ones in the chat.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh, just I did it prematurely, but I'm still gonna. Ooh,
Oh, there it is.
So you're gonna do the Kane or the Undertaker to Kurt Angle?
I think he's just gonna leave. Got them fresh Jordans.
Oh, gave him the nod.
Yep.
It's a good nod.
Well, come on, Cody. Let's make the pin. Letting him suck it in.
This old guy right.
Oh, he's losing it. The guy's head looks like a tomato.
Well, he's been there 8 hours.
Oh, guy's been having
It's probably sunburned. Hand of, yeah.
Yeah.
Kick out. No, he kicks out.
Oh, what a stream. What a show. The guy's back there
Nice.
doing the Shawn Michaels thumbs.
See,
Corey just
that
asked us that it's brother love. It is brother love. Just beat red. This guy's had too much sun, too many drinks. He's gonna be an internet sensation.
Oh, the folks in Cleveland are loving it. Oh, what a finish. We got our Chief back. He was right there for that, too. I mean, that's not easy to judge for Solo. Oh, what a match.
oh, just that.
Oh, this is great. What an ending to SummerSlam.
The only thing, it's because Roman was so good as that heel tribal chief, you know. Hopefully, he still remains a badass while he's.
But, you know, with Rock kind of taking a little bit of his heat at Mania, it's like Roman's so cool, the people want to love him. You know?
He's a hard guy not to like, right? Even when he's a heel, he's still, you nailed it. He's still so fucking cool.
I mean, it's
that,
like,
you know?
Is he like giving him a little golf clap? I wonder what's.
He's still down, huh?
I wonder what's going on with Jacob.
yeah,
He might have broke like a tibia or something.
I mean, hopefully it's.
that was a hard hit. You know, I mean, that's coming from a long way, and he's a big boy with a lot of momentum hitting that table.
A little commercial for Ohio in the bottom.
Yeah,
Ohio, the heart of it all.
Oh,
Well, yeah, we love Ohio.
OTC, original tribal chief. Will the real tribal chief please stand up?
oh man, WWE has just been on fire.
Roman, the camera's on you, so don't acknowledge that kid with that awesome sign that said we missed you.
You can do it later. All right, you're clear. Now, when will we see the wise man back? All right, folks.
real
Wow.
quick, we'll go back into that. It was just the finish of the match
Yeah.
with our favorite wrestlers and why. Stone Cold Steve Austin, just because I've never seen someone have control of that type of crowd for so long. You tuned in every Monday just to see what he was going to do, for how long. It was so amazing. And we'll do this, and then we'll kick off for our final thoughts of SummerSlam.
Yeah, and again, like I said before, for me it was Austin. He kind of brought me back, but the thing you got to remember with the guys like Austin back in the day is they burned really hot and they burned really short too. I mean, you compare how long Austin's career was to Cena's, or even a guy like Roman's, and Austin had to piggyback the company there for a while and brought a lot of people in, but I don't want to take anything away from the guys they have now.
No.
The guys and girls they have now, because they're just crushing it. The only return I'm waiting for, I got my tribal chief back. When do I get my queen, Charlotte Flair, back? That's another question.
And when do we get, our wise man
And
back?
our wise man
and then
back.
when do we get the wise man's answer back?
Yeah.
And Dave, real quick, sorry, but Diamond Dave did ask, what are all your ratings for SummerSlam? So after Oak finishes his question, we'll present our answers, but your favorite wrestler and why?
Oh, yeah, I kind of was talking about it before, but just to repeat, it's John Cena. Like, I love what he brought. He's had a hell of a run, like as Mason Quinn said. And look, he's just a really good dude. To take his celebrity status
Underneath the table.
and use it for the positive stuff he's done. And he's doing a pretty successful crossover into films. I mean, if you talk about his first few, I think the Marine and stuff was a little bit rough, but there, other than The Rock and Dave Bautista, there haven't been a lot of wrestlers who have been able
Roddy
to.
Piper, and They Live.
who have been,
And Hell Comes to Frogtown.
I got. There hasn't. I was in the middle of trying to give my praises to John Cena. No, he's
Not my
been
tribal chief.
Yeah. But in any regard, yeah, it's Cena. I mean, of course, The Rock's right up there. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. But if I have to pick one, it's my guy John Cena. So
Yep. So for my score here for SummerSlam, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5 answers. It was really good. Of course, we had the return of Roman. A lot of the matches kind of went the way I thought they had to. Of course, with LA Knight, knew he had to win. Gunther, pretty sure he was going to win. Nia, pretty sure she was going to win as well. But I did, and of course, I felt like Cody was going to win for sure, but they had a hell of a match, and huge shout out to Solo Sikoa being put on the big stage in the main event, and he absolutely delivered. Let's just hope Jacob is okay.
Yes, first and foremost.
Rhea and Liv, the bit that we saw of that match with Dom making that turn. I mean, who saw that coming? Dirty Dom leaving mommy. So this one was a lot of fun. Yeah, 4.5.
Can't
for
leave
me.
mommy, but he did. Yeah, I was going to originally do a 4, but with Roman coming back, which you greatly elaborated on, pushed me up to 4.5 as well. Because, our
I thought it would
tribal
be
chief.
Dirty Dom put you over the edge. I thought.
Well, remember, I wasn't in studio for
That's
that.
right, yeah.
But, our tribal chief is back. And this is going to be so much fun for the next how long they go into this. Someone said it kind of in the comments, which I would love to. It said Bloodline versus Bloodline at Survivor Series.
Be great
which
to
if
see.
if they build up that, which with Triple H at the helm, they will definitely be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, come on, we got Roman Reigns, which was awesome. Of course, a little bit of somebody did predict it though. And look, the Dirty Dom spot was pretty.
Dirty Dom is just amazing.
If you
He's
would
the
have tried
MVP.
selling me on this like 2 years ago, I'd have
No,
been
this
like,
guy, Dominic Mysterio, and everybody's going to hate him.
they're gonna walk him out and in cuffs from prison.
Yeah.
For me.
One of the greatest WrestleMania entrances.
They're going to boo him so loud he won't even talk.
Like they got him out of prison to come to WrestleMania, but brought him down ringside.
You have Shawn Michaels from the
And
roof,
cuffs.
Austin with the glass brick, and then
Dom coming out.
I'm the casual fan here. I'm pretty easily entertained here. That's 5 for me. I mean, come on. We got Roman Reigns and we got Dirty Dom. Well, I mean, what else do you really want?
Yeah,
You know?
we had Braun win, Braun Breaker.
Braun
won.
Breaker
And
getting his
again,
first belt
I felt
LA
that
Knight.
was kind of a sure thing.
Bailey power slam.
Yeah,
Nia
Bailey with the
Jax.
power
Power bomb,
Nia.
holding her up
Yeah.
and walking her to the middle of the ring to give it to her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one was a lot of fun.
my God, this
did we
was-
did we have any chats that we had to hit answer? Or we all
haven't
good
had
on
any.
those?
I think
We
we
have
got
had-
everything up.
All right.
We have everything caught
All right.
up.
Well, hey, as always, a big shout out to all our moderators. Mia and Letha, I'm pretty sure you guys hung around for the whole thing, I believe. I
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
the chats was pretty seemed like you guys didn't have to get out there and hit too many people with steel chairs, so it looks like it was all right.
Went all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds for this. I mean, look at that. They have the SummerSlam winners. They're going to go into the post show at the press conference. Zach Moore, love you. Hey, we love you too. Thank you for joining us on this live stream.
Absolutely. And you guys who are overseas, go ahead and
No,
get some sleep
get to
or
bed, you
or
know?
start making breakfast, depending on
depending on what
where
time
you
it
are.
is.
So
Absolutely.
So yeah, Mia and Letha, great job as always. You guys do a great job. You
thank you.
guys,
You.
you are the real heroes here. But yeah, final thoughts on SummerSlam.
it was a blast,
It was
man.
a blast.
That's all I
We had
got.
fun. Told some stories.
They've just been on fire. WWE is just cooking, hitting on all cylinders right now. I love it.
And I'm sure we'll be doing another WWE premium live event soon enough, and I can't wait to enjoy that with you guys. So thank you all for
All right.
joining us once again. We loved every moment of it. Hopefully you guys did too. Diamond Dave just throwing in there. Pretty sure Jacob is hurt. Just not sure if it's an MCL or ACL. I don't know the way he reacted. I thought maybe it was a bone breaking. And
Yeah, it seemed like it was a shin. Well, Diamond Dave doesn't even have a lab coat. How would he know if it's ACL
he's
or
not
MCL?
a doctor. He is definitely not a doctor. Schneider's Ram Girl with a super chat. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much for that.
Congrats on 300K subscribers. You deserve it after all the hard work and endless hours of entertainment you've given us. You guys are amazing and love you lots, and wanted to show you a video that I made for you to watch now on stream. Rest assured, it's copyright free. Can I link it to you now?
Do we know how to do that without Diamond Dave here?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know, guys. Can you send links in the super chat? I don't know if you can do that or not. I mean, if you can, obviously go for
If
it.
you can,
and we'll
yeah.
check it out because thank you so
We'd have
much for the
to-
chats.
That is so
enjoying
amazing.
everything.
You did not have to do that.
But
I don't know if we know how. I don't know if
yeah, let's see what some folks
Yeah.
say in the chat here
Yeah.
and see if anybody else can help us out. Can you send links in the comments and whatnot in the super chats?
I just don't know if obviously.
If not,
no, I don't know if we know how to get it up on screen.
Yeah,
Diamond
see,
Dave's
the
not
thing
here.
is-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Diamond Dave's not here,
We'll
so
just-
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
looks like Diamond Dave is in the chat, I think. So maybe he can get that. Otherwise, I don't know if you can email it to Diamond Dave or to Bad Medicine, and then we can
So
do it. We can get it up, whatever. Because obviously we want to be able to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
that and do that for sure. It's just a tech issue. for
well,
us.
Zach is saying you can't share links in chat. It's hard to send a link. Usually, just moderators and the channel creators can only do it.
Okay.
It wouldn't let me in super
in
chat.
super chat.
So,
Okay, so maybe
just
send it via email.
Yeah, send it via our email. Hook
have-
up with Diamond Dave, and
we don't have anywhere to be, so we're
Well,
gonna
yeah.
hang out. And for a super chat like that,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we'll make it work.
we'll try and figure something out here quick.
That's
I mean, if
wild.
send
Thank
it
you
to
very
that,
much
so
for
much.
that.
Let's see if I can do because I mean,
Can you get your email over there? Because I could have her email to the link on IG, and then I can. We're gonna figure this out,
We're gonna
folks.
figure things out.
Usually, when we run a video during a live for everybody to watch, it's Diamond Dave's kind of here.
And
running
big
that.
shout out to Diamond Dave out there, folks, for getting everything going for us. Go up and throw up the ones for Diamond Dave.
He is. Obviously, he is our.
We're gonna get this all figured out.
No.
Okay, so
Yep.
yeah,
It's gonna send it
he sent
over to
it
the
now.
email, and then we'll get it up. It's,
all right.
Yeah, hopefully Jacob.
Yeah, hopefully Jacob's all right.
Hopefully he's all right.
Because that could be one of those things where, I mean, we've all, I think, walked around a parking lot and hit our shin on a trailer hitch on a pickup truck. I think we've all been
The issue
there.
with that is normally if it's even if you bust up your shin pretty good, it's something where after a few minutes you'd be able to get up, and it looked like he was still kind of sitting down.
Yeah.
So that's very concerning. Now with the way his leg hit the table, it could have jarred it and caused a knee injury. It could be just a broken lower leg. I know you got the tibia and fibula down there, and one of them is the one that doesn't take the brunt of the weight. So it's but either way, even with just a minor fracture in the tibia, you got to wear a boot. You're going to be out for a little while.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one of the things, we actually talked about earlier on in the stream was, Andrew answer. She said she sent it in Patreon. So, but no, that's part of the industry. And I think that's one thing, like, you got to recognize is how much these guys put themselves on the line for this level of entertainment.
All it takes is, a fraction of an inch, a fraction of a second, and something can go wrong real easily. I mean, how many times did we see, like Shane McMahon and Logan Paul more recently do that dive through the table?
Yeah.
And it's always worked out, but, you just out of position
Shane
just
McMahon
a little
at
bit.
Mania a couple years ago, all he did was just hop over a guy and came down wrong, and there goes his quad.
That's all it took.
That's why I try to limit the physical
explosive movements.
Yeah. It's weird. Like you start getting older, and it's like stuff you did when you were younger. It's like, well, is that really something I want to try? But obviously, how old is Jacob? He can't be. Looks like he was maybe 20, 30s.
Yeah, I think he's probably in his mid to late 20s, maybe. But then again, he was wrestling in Japan.
Yeah, Schneider's Ram Girl, why don't you try emailing it over to that address that Dave threw up there a little bit ago, and then we'll refresh our email here.
Yeah, and we'll see if we can get that to work.
But yeah, hopefully he's okay.
But the all that aside, the groundwork is now laid for. It almost feels like a new season, even though
starting
it's not.
Out right, it
because
does.
You got Roman's back. You have all the new champions that were crowned tonight, so it's going to be very interesting to see what storylines everybody kind of goes with. Not to mention, we've got a lot of the younger guys and gals coming up from NXT doing different things. So I mean, gosh, there's a lot going on, and there's going to be a lot of different changes. Again, the one big one that I see. I think many of you hit it. We're going to have a bloodline war. I think that's coming for sure. And then I also think we're going to see Cody and Gunther just keep climbing that ladder until they eventually meet. I'm not sure if it'd be WrestleMania. I think they want Gunther to maybe have the title for a bit longer. I could see this being, a couple year, not a couple year, but maybe a year and a half type thing.
It's
in the books.
When you talk about somebody having the title for that long, as like a casual fan, I know I use that term kind of regularly. As a casual fan, it just feels like, man, that's a long, long time, right? But at the same time, it takes so long to build up. It takes so long to build up somebody until they get to the point where you feel like they're deserving of the title,
right?
So it's like when you look at pay-per-views, because they're running pay-per-views, what every 6 weeks now? Is that what the schedule that we're on? But I mean, even every 6 weeks, I mean, you have 3 of them, and 4 of them. I mean, there's 6 months have gone by.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you don't want to be swapping titles every 3 or 4 pay-per-views. So yeah, it's like when you win a title, you almost got to have it for a year.
Yeah, I mean, you want it to mean something, and then too, you get into a situation where somebody wins a title. And then they don't necessarily have competitors who've had a chance to establish themselves. Like, look, we all love LA Knight, right? Nobody thought LA Knight was going to win over in Saudi when he was taking on Roman Reigns for the title.
No.
Nobody thought that was going to happen. So you run into those situations where you have to be able to have your champion have matches that people are excited for, and you have to throw something at them, even though long term kind of where the story's going.
All right. Here we go.
So I got
Here we
some
go.
tech support while these two yuckles were yuckling away, and so we are going to watch the video made by Schneider's Arm Grill once again.
Bad
you
Medicine compilation video,
so much.
fan made.
Once again, thank you so much
Yeah,
for the
thank
super
you
chat.
so much.
This is amazing, and hopefully we don't cry too much as we watch this. But give me a tick for getting this ready. I'll do this and get us like that again.
There you go.
All right, and we are going to be watching this now.
Oh, here we go.
Make sure we have our sound ready, and we will watch it right now. All right. Okay, so just giving it one last check. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Click play. Oh, Jesus. Look at that hair.
It's Diamond Dave.
Look at how tall Dave is there.
See, we fight dirty. Look at that handsome guy. That handsome. Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. There's necktie on me. The mouse is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn.
With that being said,
Let's go! I forgot about that one.
What's that collar for? Is that to keep him from licking the switches?
Preferred temperature will be
That's right, that was great.
Why do I feel like he's just gonna eye to eye?
Oh!
Be a dislocation.
Cardboard transfer cord.
All right then.
That's mean.
We lost the pigeon lady.
Buffalo coming?
I don't think that's Buffalo, Quinn.
Oh, why would it be Buffalo? Why would it be Buffalo? That's stupid.
I've obviously been framed.
Obvious.
Will you stop?
He'll be back in a jiffy.
As 90s as it gets right here. Milady.
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 Furious jumping.
Pillowing in here. Oh, I love that line. Is that what she threw at him? Was a can of soup?
Ever been hit with a can of soup? It hurts like hell.
Really an inconvenience.
Who are we to judge?
You're way too calm about that, considering all the other stuff you've rant about.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, you missed the best part for a decent Dungeons and Dragons movie to happen. Oh, that movie was epic.
Get rid of Umbridge.
Yes.
We're watching Spider-Man as the spider's crawling up the desk.
Yeah, Dad. We'll be your brothers.
Oh my God, that was so hard. Yours was the best. Yeah. Oh, the pizza.
Look at him. He's just stone faced.
That did not help.
I think I was eating the pencil, wrapping it up.
Hey, eyes on the road.
Oh, you're,
Eyes on the road.
oh, that was a roller almost made me miss. I thought it was detonation. I was thinking of the mine. It was detention.
The trees.
A tree.
Those trees come out of nowhere.
How the hell do you send a fish through the mail? That was epic.
I'm gonna trust the people in the comments. I'm trusting you in the comments. Oh, shit!
Oh, never been so nervous.
How warm is the controller right
It
now?
is on fire. I'm worried the sweat is gonna make this fly out of my hands. I wanted to do in town, but you're like, no, let's go fishing.
Oh, this was going so great. The art critics.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
Like one of those.
Oh, I spelled my name wrong.
Happy to know. Happy to know. This controller.
It's got to invert because he played Call of Duty once.
Never heard that. Not a single time.
My hair looks so green. You know what? We're gonna go with it.
Should we shave Arthur's head real quick?
You assholes. What did you do to his head? You took him to the barber, didn't you? Oh, I bet you all had a good old laugh at that. Sitting there interacting with all the folks.
This guy, you gotta get.
God fucking A, dude. I don't know which fucking button it is.
You clearly didn't.
You doing all right over there?
That's right, Dave. Like, I'm leaving it in.
I'm leaving it in. You're a genius. She's already in love with this black-hearted killer. The feelings were too much for her. She'd never admit it to anyone. Claw.
All right, guys, for Mason Quinn, I'm Diamond Dave Damone. This is Bad Medicine. What am I doing? I can't even get my name right.
I'm gonna talk over these guys, not might mute their mics. Yeah.
I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, this is awesome. Family.
Family.
Whether it's a movie or some music or a book you might have read, like, hey, if that inspires you to go out and be your best, I mean, go for it.
And I got to watch it with all of you who are quickly becoming a family to all of us.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Who you are inside as a person, that's the shit that matters. Again,
That trumps everything else.
everything else.
So for Diamond Dave, I'm of course the answer. Dang it. Good night, pals. Thank you for joining us once again.
Talk to you.
We love you.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bang the bell, smash the link, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what to do.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, that was so awesome. Oh, gosh, looking back at some of those early ones. All the laughs.
Oh, look at what she's doing for us too.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
Wow.
gosh, what can you say? Schneider's Ram Girl, thank you so much for that. That was incredible. I mean, that couldn't have been easy. That had to be a lot of work for you, and that was awesome. Being able to look back and see all those moments that we had. So many of them I forgot about. There was a few where I thought it was something. I thought it was one thing coming, and then it was something else. So that was outstanding. Wow. My gosh, you absolutely crushed it on there. I'll throw up the ones for you on that one. It's amazing work. Thank you very much. You've been here a long time, and we certainly appreciate it.
You know, we've done this for how many years, whatever. But then you see that, and you go back where we even see us way at the beginning, and it's just how far we've come in, like. How some of you have just stuck around, been watching us. It's amazing. And just all the love you've given us, like, we can't repay that enough. We love you guys so much too. You guys this is awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Oh, wow. What a trip. Yeah, I mean, the fact that somebody took the time to make this for us is pretty incredible. Kind of especially going all the way back to the beginning. Some of our challenge
Wow,
videos.
5 months.
I mean,
Holy cow.
if you happen to be somebody watching, we these guys started just kind of an audio format podcast. Early 2019. I joined on later that year. We switched to YouTube. We did kind of multi-topic discussions, did some challenge videos, and Diamond Dave had said, in early 2021, let's we talk about movies. We love movies. Let's try doing some reactions. And we never would have really imagined that the channel went the way it did. I mean, we were hoping we would get an audience. We were hoping people would enjoy our content, but we never imagined that we'd grow to over 300,000. We certainly never imagined that people would be making compilation videos and showing us the kind of love that we're getting here. For me, being able to share my messages of positivity and stuff, I think is my favorite thing about this channel. I've said on a few live streams and stuff, I always had this dream of being a motivational speaker, right? Like it was kind of, I'm that was, if I'm just being transparent, and it's never something that, I guess it's one of those things that I never really knew where to start, didn't know how to whatever, and now we have this channel with 300,000 subscribers, and of course some of the stuff we watch is stuff that's just for fun, but some of it's heavier stuff, and so we get to spread positivity and love and make people laugh. And I think that's the really unique thing about this channel, is that when you react to movies, some of the stuff is you get to laugh along with us. Some of the stuff, where of course she got me in there ugly crying. You got me in there real ugly crying. But it's such a unique experience, and it's still really hard to wrap. I mean, 300,000, that's wild. We're creeping up on 90 million views on YouTube, and that's still hard to wrap our head around. And it it feels like sometimes we repeat it, and I don't know if it comes across cliche when we say it, but it's something that we mean as genuine as we possibly could mean, that none of this happens without you guys. And of course, for everybody out there that's a subscriber, of course we love, but when we do these lives are just they're just their own completely different thing, because look, we have 300,000 subscribers. We're not scratching 300,000 people watching in a live. No. So the people who are joining in, the people who are commenting and talking with us and stuff like that, it's just like, it feels like, I don't know. I know we joke about family, all that family, but it feels like it. Honestly, it's for the younger people, you might not get it, but as you get older in life, like generally, I don't want to say you stop making new friends, but you kind of have your core friends. You might make a new work friend. You might make a new gym friend. But as you get older, making new friends it's difficult. Like, where do you make new friends? And it's like all of a sudden here we are, like with this channel, and it feels like we have a lot of like new, like really cool friends, people jumping in on these lives and stuff like that. And I know we've talked about it. We're going to try to be doing a lot more of these lives just because it helps us connect with you guys so much. But I mean, look, this was a wrestling thing. I think 90% of our talk had nothing to do with wrestling. It was just a chance for us to hang out.
Just to hang out and talk.
And it's a Saturday night.
Yeah.
You could be doing anything else in the world on a Saturday night, and you chose to watch us three schmucks, 4 at the beginning, and then us three schmucks, and even with a miscue where we got that wrong fixed, you came right back and joined up with us. Zach Moore with a super chat. Ram Girl, you are awesome.
I think we can all agree.
We
on
all
that.
agree with that.
Yeah.
And and then he also put a little later that he said he loves his family as well, and then he where was it? I'm sorry. You captured it all, Ram Girl. You captured everything that we love about them. That's it right there. And I mean, Zach Moore, you've been through some rough shit too. And right here for me, you guys make me feel like I'm back with my Marine brothers. You make me feel home and normal. What you guys have done for me can't be measured.
No.
And
that's something that we never thought would happen. I know we
never
said it
settled
before.
for that.
Never even thought that was something that could be possible. We're just, a couple of guys watching movies, having some fun, cracking some jokes. And it's just amazing what the internet's allowed to have happen, how we can meet, different people all over the world and start to learn everybody's personalities a little bit. The more we do these live streams, the more we interact with people, the more we read your comments, the more we start to get a feel for people's personalities and jokes and stuff. And you do start to get that, kind of like a friendship family type level with everybody in that core. So I just think it's the greatest thing in the world because, we're over here in Wisconsin. Some of you are in completely different countries on other sides of the world, and our paths
England.
would never ever cross except for the moment in time that we're in right now. So I just think it's amazing, and huge love to all you guys out there. You make all of this happen. Can't say enough about you.
And it all started out with Quinn saying, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell.
Smash the bell. Bang the button.
And I was so happy that Shiner's Ram Girl did get that in there because like we would have so much fun with that back in the day, and like how she got that in there. I mean, it's just, and for us too, it's fun. Well, for me personally, it's fun to see like where we were doing stupid garage stuff, the stupid attires I was wearing, this whatever we're talking about to now this where we're having a super chat.
These guys let me
From
kick
you
beer
guys?
bottles off the top of their heads.
Yeah, and you didn't even you showed him succeeding. You didn't show the one where he got me right in the face.
Well, you had a helmet.
You had a helmet on. You're
I had a helmet on,
okay.
thankfully. No concussions, but yeah, thank you once again.
Yeah, and it just means a ton that what we can do can bring, some joy and happiness to some of you for even just a short while you're watching the reactions and some of our other fun videos. Again, Mia, that's an incredible, story, and that makes me feel, I can't express the way that makes, I'm sure these guys share the sentiment, but I just lost for words, don't know what to say. And again, the more we do these, the more we get to know all of you, and it's just amazing.
Thank you. I'm so glad Corey said for those guys, those not in the area, these guys are just as great in real life as they are on here. It's not just a show. It's true. It's true. True. We
got the Kurt Angle reference in there.
Corey's a huge wrestling fan. And it's great. It's so crazy because we log on to these and we have people from all over the world, and every once in a while, like one of my like friends from local will hop in and be like, hey, they're there. Yep. But especially Corey, like I said, Corey's one of my best friends. We've been friends since we were like 4 years old, and God, it's weird when you say, oh, you've been my friend for over 40 years, but just a great guy. So I was so happy to see Corey be able to jump in here tonight. I see everybody in the chat. CJ Rollo, that's one of my homeboys from when we were little kids, preschool, grade school, high school, and everything after. And I've told Corey, he's Corey and I have been through some stuff. He's a good shit, and it's funny that I've told this to Corey, and it's weird. Like when I had in the fitness industry, I made it to the top, and then I had a period where my job got replaced, and all of a sudden, some people that were my friends weren't there anymore, and it was that really taught me to value all my old school friends from back home, and I'm just so happy to see Corey on here. He's one of my OGs. So
yeah. And once again, thank you, Shiner's Ram Girl. She is now since posted it on YouTube for anyone who wants to watch it again in the future.
Speaking of that, make sure you guys go over to Shiner's Ram Girl channel, like, comment, subscribe, bang that bell, do all that good stuff. You guys know what
you better be ready, willing, and able to enjoy that video. And look. Once again, thank you. Once again, this is awesome. And now back to it. Kid Israel. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while, but this is your 20th super chat with us, so thank you for that. We'll celebrate that with you. Have you all seen Monster University? If not, can y'all? I've seen Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. Loved them both, so hopefully we will do it for the channel in the future, because I guarantee you these two, and Dave, you guys will enjoy it. Yeah. Billy Crystal, John Goodman. What's not to love right there?
Yeah, I haven't seen either. I've seen clips and pieces, and I've said that about a lot of animated films. So I have 7 nieces and nephews. So, and then of course now a 4-year.
Trying to start a bloodline over here.
So when we're at family get-togethers and stuff, a lot of these films have been playing on TVs in background. So I've seen a lot of clips from them. I got blue furry guy. I got my nephew a mask from one of those, but they've come very highly recommended, and we really enjoy all the animated movies. We've had some really fun ones, so I think we can get back into that.
Yeah,
so
All right.
All right. Well,
Thank you,
once
guys.
again, sadly, this stream has to come to an end sometime. But hey, thanks for being with us on all the bumps along the way with this live stream. We got it figured out there. So thanks for coming back, and hopefully you guys had as much fun with this live stream as we did.
What a SummerSlam it was.
It was a great SummerSlam. I mean, Lost in the Mixes. Yeah, we watched the SummerSlam tonight, but also
hey, we watched wrestling tonight.
But also we had a great conversations and glad to hang out with y'all throughout that. So once again for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course Answer. Diamond Dave is in the chat. He'll be back. Don't worry. We love you all. And good night, pals.
See ya.